Like tomorrow though, you're getting cooked in multi versus ranked. Good luck, bro. Don't find me there. You're getting cooked. I'm on the grind. All right. Let's knock this shit out.
Do you want to do like the worst ones, like the freebies?
Let me first, like, you know, make some tiers.
Okay. Can we make them like we don't have to try F tilt, play neutral? Like,
hold on, is this the right website? Why does it say create a Jigglypuff matchup chart? Where the fuck is Jigglypuff? Oh, you're right there. So like, wait, so is Aegis here? Do I have DLC? Yeah, I see Min Min. Is every character here?
they're all blending together for me, dude. It's too late for this.
Where the there's Byleth. There's Sephiroth. If Sephiroth is there, Pyramithra.
I actually don't see them. Maybe you gotta find a different one.
Maybe it's because it's a Jigglypuff matchup chart. They know that matchup garbage. They're like, we're not even gonna.
Maybe it's actually an Aegis one, and that's why they're not on it.
What the?
Is it everyone else?
All right, let's just find another matchup chart. Chat, what do I look up to find the matchup chart?
Can you just like do the tier list thing?
Smash Ultimate Tier List Maker. Use this one. Oh shit. This looks more legit. Which one were you doing?
Probably like the faces, not the mural ones.
This one?
They're like the renders.
Where's the renders? This one?
To the left.
Oh, would you look at that? They
Yeah,
really
that'll
put
be easiest.
Chrom and Roy together.
That's crazy.
Are you dead ass? They put Chrom and Roy together, but not Pyra and
Oh.
Mithra when they're actually the same character. All right.
Okay, I guess not this one.
All right. Let's,
Are they separate? Oh no, they also have them separate.
Oh.
So we're fine. They just have that as like the echo marker.
What's up, Lethy? Yo, Lethy. We're back on Zenless. I need to start Zenless Zone. We're back on
Dude, me
Wuthering
too.
Waves this week. Promise. Guaranteed. We on the grind. You're so drunk right now. Get on my chat. Oh, okay. So, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put. Oh, they have. Oh, I see. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna put them right here. Who's that? Stupid Drew. Prime Gaming. What? Is this the right one?
Yeah.
No. Let's go. Thank you for the Prime Gaming, though. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, all right. So here's how we're gonna do this. Aegis. There we go. All right. So we're gonna put. We're not gonna put what you said so that people can understand what we're talking about. We're gonna put plus. Is there a +3 matchup? Do you believe in a +3 matchup?
Wait,
know
let's look
Void
at the
does.
cast again really quick. If you thought of a character that's like, this is the freest matchup.
All right, we'll put
pause here.
+3, +2,
Yeah.
+1. I'll put plus minus. Could be even, could not be even. Ro,
Yeah.
thanks for the 68 months. I'll put +/-0.
See you in 2XKO and Marvel Rivals Kappa.
You're about to get cooked in 2XKO. -1, -2. And there's no -3.
I don't even know if there's a -2.
There is.
Actually, there's one. Yeah.
All right. He's just got +3s. Well, we're about to find out together. Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, if we talk about like the way you're supposed to play,
Here, let me
Like-
minimize this. Boom, boom, boom. That's a little better. All right.
like, I mean, you know the character I'm gonna tell you right away. It's like you should be cooking forever.
Right, where's that motherfucker? Who the fuck is this Master Chief? What the fuck is that?
No, that's
He's
Doom
doing
Guy,
here?
you idiot.
What the fuck? Oh, it's Doom
Doom
Guy.
Guy skin.
What the fuck is Doom Guy doing here?
That's the me
What?
skin,
Oh.
remember?
But why is there multiple? Who the fuck is this? Is this Ashley?
That's Proto Man. That's Sand. Oh, I don't know the name of that character.
Who are these characters? That's Ashley. Why is Ashley here? These about to be some real characters though. All right.
So what's the matchup I got the most mad at you for losing? Do you remember
Oh
what
yeah,
it
let me
is?
put that. You're actually in the title. Well, don't ask. Is your Twitch at Zekir?
Yeah.
Hopefully that works.
Yeah, that should be good.
All right, what'd you say?
What's the one matchup that I got mad at you for losing?
The matchups you got mad at me for losing.
There's only
Bowser was
that I
one of them.
Okay, that one is not +3.
Rock, thanks
But
for the
I
81
did get
months.
mad. But
No,
no, there's one I
you would-
actually was like, I was mean to you about.
Real NGGA alert.
You said you
I'm just
expected
here to
me.
ban people and gain more channel points 07.
You said you expected me to lose to Little Mac.
Not that one. Well, that one's also free.
So-
but no, the one that I actually got mad at you for was Kirby.
All right. Yeah.
That's
Kirby.
the one that's +3.
That's not +3. I'm gonna say it's +2. That match is
Okay.
+2.
I'll accept that. I
Pretty
guess
bad
they
match.
can actually combo you.
Yeah. I mean, listen. When you play Gihu, I think is what his name is, the Mexican Kirby player that beat me at that one
Yeah.
local. He's pretty good. That was like right before or like the day that we
Yeah.
started working together again. So I was already getting cooked by literally everybody. That was like the tournament after I got 65th at Genesis. So
Yes.
I was at one of my lowest points
Yeah.
ever.
Freshly rock bottom.
But Kirby is definitely a better character than people make them out to be. You see how Giyu
Yeah.
did at Smash Factory? He beat Ashimo.
He had a really good bracket,
Yeah, he was-
actually.
but he still beat. I mean,
Yeah.
he beat a character that can down tilt, and down tilt beats Kirby. So the character that down tilts, that's still a tough matchup. So
Yeah,
the fact that
that's
he
true.
beat Ashimo, and Ashimo is one of the players that plays very defensively. So I think that was a
That's
pretty good
fair.
win for him. But yeah,
Yeah.
that match is ass. That character does not do anything.
Yeah.
against. And that's what I realized whenever I play J-Jaw at Diamond Dust.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I can just stand here. And then when he approaches
Yeah.
me, if I don't feel like fighting him, I can just jump over him because he can't jump high enough to hit me. So like, yeah, that matchup is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So I'll put that.
I guess like the obvious ones is like, you know, like Mac is like +2 or +3,
yeah,
either
Mac
or.
is also +2. Where's the regular little Mac? Just saw him.
He's next to Greninja and Rosalina. Right above
Alright.
Inkling.
That's a
Yeah.
+2.
Yeah.
Wii Fit is actually definitely a +2. I love that matchup
I agree.
for some reason.
I agree.
Yeah, that is one of the free ass matchups.
Ganon.
Where's that motherfucker? Ganon.
He's second in row.
That character is +3. He's not gonna
Yeah.
be +2. That's
Yeah,
a character
that's a
where you
+3.
really dead ass cannot do anything.
That's a dash attack and a win match.
Plus
you don't do
2.
anything else.
After we talked about Zelda's definitely +2 because whenever I played that
Yeah.
one Zelda player at Collision, I was like, ooh, and it was funny. Collision was March.
Yeah.
April was Level Up Expo, and I played then, and it was game 5. It was still pretty close, but when I
Yeah.
got to game 5, I was like, this character is not good.
Yeah.
At least not against me. So, not against my character.
Yeah, no one got to see you beat Aloe. I was like the only person watching that set.
Yeah, I cooked them.
Yeah, that was bad.
cooked them. Yeah, that match is really bad. Zelda just really doesn't have any tools to. If your character is slow and also doesn't have a good enough disjoint or projectile, you automatically lose +2, -2 to each.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Contrary to popular belief, I think Chrom is +2. I think Chrom is just honestly a really bad character.
I agree.
overall.
I think in this context,
I
yeah.
can't get behind all these people like Light and Ramen saying that Chrom is good. He just like needs to have the right player playing them. If you believe that, play the character, but you don't play the character because you know you're gonna get escorted any single time and you're not gonna be able to win a tournament. This character is a character I believe cannot ever win a major just because somebody's going to escort him 3 times in a row.
Yeah, literally any good, like any of the good characters will just destroy him.
Yep.
And
Aegis is one of the characters that she has infinite ways to edgeguard Chrom, because if Chrom goes far out, you can use what the fuck is it called? Chromadust? Yeah. If Chrom goes low, you can just force smash him coming up. If Chrom goes high, you can just foresight him on the way down and then down tilt him before he grabs the ledge. So it's like and it's not like a thing where you have to read it. You can react to everything he's doing. So he's one of the characters that, like, whenever he's off stage, he should die 99% of the time. And then Chrom, what people say that Chrom is supposed to be good at for making up for his recovery is supposed to be his neutral, but then you also out neutral him because you out frame data him and you outrange him with your bigger sword. So it's pretty unfortunate for Chrom to do anything. And he just struggles to land at all.
Tragic.
Yeah, he's not so great a character. I think Villager is +2.
I was gonna say Villager and Isabel also.
Yeah, he's just really, Isabel too. Where's Isabel? Isabel and Villager are just both really slow. So the fact that even though they do have projectiles, all of their projectiles slingshot, which doesn't really do much to you at all if you're far away. All of their projectiles just don't. They have too much startup time to where, like, they're too predictable and you can react to too many things.
Yeah, everything they do is really telegraphed too, because like there's no mix-up besides the timing in which they like put it down.
Yeah, and especially Isabel. Isabel doesn't even have a Lloyd Rocket like Villager does. Yeah, and the one on the ground, you can just break it with Force Mask or something.
He has like 2 moves, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if you can force that. I think you might be able to force that, which would also be unfortunate. But
what, the down smash thing?
No, the Lloyd Rocket in the ground, like Isabel's T4.
Oh, definitely, dude. Yeah, not even a doubt in my mind on that.
That character is.
I think we +2 Robin.
I was looking at Robin. I don't know if I want to say +2.
I think it's +2, dog. There's no way that character ever touches you. I just don't believe it.
I mean, character's slow, but she got range. She got range.
The only thing she has is like back air and neutral B, and both of them run out.
She got Nair though.
That move's not actually good.
What do you mean it moves fast?
If you get hit by it, if you jump, yeah, but if you just like sit on the ground and look at her, like, what does she do? She can't even punish dash back.
Arc fire.
That move is like framed 1,000. If you get hit by that, it's your fault.
Did I play a Robin? There's a Robin that I played recently. No, it was Richter. I played a lot of Richter.
Yeah.
All right, I'll play a Robin +2 because I know that character doesn't land either, and whenever they get far out, you can.
And they can't edge guard. You get to free edge guard them. Like everything is just like.
And I know that if they do arc fire your shield, you can also foresight through it. I do know.
Yeah.
So speaking of the character I was thinking of, where is Richter? Richter!
Oh God, everything's blending together.
See Simon and Richter. I mean, I guess they the same.
I mean, it's the same thing. Yeah, you can do that one.
Yeah, I think that character is definitely +2 because.
Yeah. Oh, dude, who was it you played?
I was playing Split Plumber multiple times. Yeah.
Oh my God, that poor kid. You just ledge trapped him for like a minute at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was ledge trapping him. He was. Oh, there he is. He was doing some like weird. He was trying weird gimmicks, and then I would just smash Foresight, and he couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
And then you would just like F smash through it too. Like they just can't do anything, and not even like as Pirate, just as Mithra. Just they
and it's like his only landing option is down air, and it has so much startup that you can really react to it and position yourself to up air with not really as Pirate because up air is slower, but with Mithra you can just double him forever whenever he's trying to land on you down air.
Yeah, no, everything he does is like very non-ambiguous.
Yeah, and like ledge trapping is not real because you can foresight through Holy Fire.
Yeah.
So foresight makes a lot of these magics really bad. I'm just starting to.
Yeah.
Pichu, I'll say Pichu's +1 because Pichu can still escort you very well. But she dies really fucking early, and the fact that whenever you get them off stage, you don't have to edge guard them. You can just down tilt whenever they up B to ledge because she's one of the easiest characters to down tilt the recovery for some reason, for any character, honestly. I don't know why that was the thing. I guess because there's no hurt box on it or something. I don't know why, but she like I guess she just pokes her head over the ledge whenever she's on the ledge. But yeah, escorting or ledge trapping Pichu is really easy, and at some point you're going to ledge trap with down tilt into forward smash, which will kill really early. It can kill at like 60. So you get a lot of leeway with that. You can foresight T-jolt. You can she doesn't struggle to land as much because she can obviously use quick attack to land, or agility. I think it's agility because it's not quick attack.
I think it's agility. Yeah,
but yeah, your only real threat is whenever you do mess up and then get thrown off stage. But the fact that you have really big hitboxes with your recoveries, especially Mithras up B, gives you a lot of leeway getting back to stage. So it's hard for them to really time Edgeguards with all that. Also, what's up, Runes? It's been a hot minute.
Yo,
what's up, bro? Yeah, let's get all the boring carries out the way.
You put like Ken +1. Incineroar, they're next to each other also, and it's kind of the same reasons.
Okay, and where are they? Okay,
like here. Dead in the middle on the left side, next to Joker.
Ken and Incineroar. If they touch you, they do a lot of damage, and if they touch you at high percent, decently high percent, they can just kill you. I'll honestly put. I really want to put Ken at +2.
I'm so down for that. I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, I
feel like Ken is just so linear in how he can interact with you.
What's up,
as Mithra, you just can't.
Yeah, I feel like where's Ryu also?
Yeah, same thing.
Where's Ryu? Right there. I feel like for Ken and Ryu, both of them, like when you get your win condition of them off stage, far off stage, especially when they don't have a jump, it's like even if you mess up, you get a lot of damage. And
it's not even like deep. Like you can hit them off at like 80.
Yeah. Like you can hit them off at like 40, 50, honestly.
Yeah, you're so right for that.
You just get so much damage. Even if they have a jump, you just grab ledge and just wait for their double jump or wait for their option, and then just up B them, and then
the +2.
Yeah, I'm putting the +2. And
I'm down.
Now the reason why people might think I'm crazy is because I played Ashimo like 4 times and I lost every single time, but.
And you were bad.
It was bad, but also I played Jazo and I cooked him. Now obviously Ashimo is a lot better than Jazo, and I do feel like whenever I was playing Ashimo I was nervous, except the one time that I was playing him in Japan. The first time I played him in Japan, I brought him to game 5 and he just kind of clutched it. I think it was last hit. It was at least last stock. But I also just wasn't really playing my game the way that I should have, and he was playing very defensively, and that's the reason that the matchup is so bad, because they have to play defensively because they can't approach you. So if you don't approach them when they're playing defensively, you win. I do think Ryu is better than Ken overall, honestly. But I do think they're both +2, honestly. I think Ashimo is just really good.
I think we just play the matchup the exact same way, pretty much.
Yeah. Thanks, bro, Ken. Your character is +2. Sorry. Deal with it. Let's see. Plant.
Are there any other?
I know that I lost to a plant. We're not going to talk about that, though. And we're not even going to talk about the matchup.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
Duck Hunt. I know I went in game 5 with a Duck Hunt, but I won. That character is really bad.
I agree.
So,
yeah, that character just doesn't get to do anything in sequence. It has to be like one button at a time, and that's really hard to do.
This is gonna make a lot of people mad. I already know.
I really hope you put,
especially the mid tiers. No, I just mean in general, this matchup chart is gonna make a lot.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be peak.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Sephiroth? I know that's one me and you have talked about a lot.
Where's Sephiroth?
He's like dead in the middle.
Sephiroth. I'm gonna put Sephiroth at +1.
Yeah.
I'm not. He's definitely not. He's not +2. He's not even. I think Sephiroth is also one of the characters that you can't really just play mindlessly because of how much range he has. Even though a lot of his moves have pretty long startup, The fact, you know what I call his forward air? Have I ever told you what I call his forward air?
No, what do you call it?
I call his forward air the platform hitbox because it's literally a moving platform.
Yeah,
hitbox.
yeah, it is.
Like it's a moving long sword, long platform that is a hurt box, and it moves up or down depending on how it's moving. And I think that's one of the best moves in the game, honestly, for Edgeguarding Pyre Mythra, especially because of how long it lasts. So it actually beats Switch too. I can't switch through it.
Yeah.
Or I can, but I have to time it really perfectly.
Yeah, it's hard.
But yeah, like the entire matchup is just playing very whiff punish. And he's probably one of the characters that I would relate to. I would call him like a Smash 4 character with his end lag. So he's one of the easier characters in the game to whiff punish. But he still has a lot of range, and like obviously whenever he has wing, he's harder to juggle and he's harder to contest because he's just faster, so he can run up on you more. But overall, like he can still get Edgeguarded. You can still down air him whenever he's up being to ledge pretty often, especially when he's far out and you have to do the extended up B. It's pretty simple because he can't clip, but when you know that he's not going to do the extended up B when he's closer, you can down tilt it with Mythras and forward smash him. So you have a lot of tools for Edgeguarding and ledge trapping Sephiroth when he doesn't snap ledge, because when he does snap ledge, you can't really ledge trap him. He's like the only character that nobody in the game can ledge trap. You just have to wait for him to get up and then corner trap him. And one of Mythra's best thing is ledge trapping in general, so that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, you still outframe data him overall, and that is honestly the thing that makes the match really bad.
Agreed.
Let's see. Let's talk about Bowser Jr. There's a lot of them.
Oh, Bowser Jr. I don't know if me and you have actually talked about that matchup. It hasn't come up.
I mean, we kind of did because I played a Bowser Jr. or I was supposed to play a Bowser Jr. at Gommel.
Right. I think it was Gommel. Yeah.
And then I don't think I did.
Yeah.
He lost.
Yeah. I mean, it's at least +1 for sure. I think there's an argument for being +2.
I'm gonna say, where's the default Bowser Jr.? The fuck?
Pick your favorite Koopaling, dude.
Right. He got some cool glasses. I'm gonna put +1 because I think Bowser Jr. also has very good edgeguarding tools for Pyre Mythra because he has very long lingering hitboxes. I did drop a set to Yoda Cage, and the reason why I dropped a set to Yoda Cage was because he was literally just camping ledge, and I was getting overzealous and trying to punish him, and then he would just grab me, throw me off stage, and then just the thing is he doesn't have coverage edgeguarding. He has edgeguarding that is like committal, but it's like when you commit, it's like he creates 50-50 edgeguarding scenarios essentially where he can either hit you trying to go low or catch your jump, and it's like if he hits one of them, you automatically die, even if you save your jump, because if he hits you going low and you're so far out, then it's like it's checkmate. You have to use your jump inside B. So that's the only thing that he has whenever you are off stage. He's one of the good characters, one of the better characters at edgeguarding you, regardless of how bad the character really is in neutral. But Mythra can super deal with not cart. Bowser cart? Is that what it's called?
I don't know what it's called. That's
side
a
B.
great question.
He can deal with the side B. So yeah, I'm gonna say he's +1. He also gets juggled really hard. He gets ledge trap really hard. He gets corner pressure really hard. You can bait him really easily to use his car. So
a lot of his like gameplay relies on him like jumping too, and like we just win the air to air so hard unless he like reads and does like an early forward air.
And Bowser Jr. doesn't really have the best tools to combo Pyre Mythra. Because he actually just falls out of combos pretty simple.
Yeah, besides like up air, that's really it.
Yeah, like no, I mean like up air. If you DI it correctly,
like
you get hit by like 1 or 2 and that's it, and then you don't even get back afterwards. Let's see who else. I'm not gonna be that guy and put Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard separately.
Yeah, let's just do Pokemon Trainer as one. That's fine.
I think Pokemon Trainer is +1.
I think Pokemon Trainer is +1 as well.
Yeah, I think honestly, if I were to say it, it's closer to even.
Yeah.
Just because playing Squirtle is like you have to be very precise whenever you're playing Squirtle because he has especially when you're on Mithra, he has regrab combos that can take you to the corner and put you off stage. And then Ivysaur is very good at edge guarding Pyramithra. So he has very good setup tools, and like he's also one of the characters that has a very good neutral. He just doesn't have the range to outbeat Pyra.
Yeah, and to get that range, a lot of times you have to like swap. So you have to like create a scenario to get the swap, and then like play off that. And that's it. Just like it's not good for your momentum. It's really hard to play off that and like maintain pressure.
Yeah. I feel like whenever you're fighting against Pokemon Trainer when they're at like above 70, the matchup gets a lot easier because
I agree.
They know that they can't play Squirtle. They have to be on Ivysaur or Charizard. And since we're talking about offline, reacting to anything Ivysaur does is pretty simple because you can just shield. You don't really want to Foresight Razor Leaf because you don't want to be too close. And if you're not close enough, Foresight doesn't proc. But yeah. It's really easy to just wall out Ivysaur and Charizard. Charizard's pretty scary to fight against, honestly, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he's the scariest one.
Yeah, it's like, even if he's spaced correctly, he can really hit you out of shield if you hit his shield.
I think he's one of the characters that can like effectively like hit you 4 to 5 times and like you will die.
Yeah. So
and that can be scary, but that's about it really. I think like they can create situations, like if they get you in a long sequence like off Squirtle, it can be scary, but once you are past like 50%, like it's not that bad anymore.
Yeah. And it's like this is one of 4 Pokemon Trainer. Aegis is one of the characters where like switching out of disadvantage is honestly awful because you just get frame trapped.
Yeah.
And it honestly puts you in an even worse scenario.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah. Put both Dark Pit and Pit at +1.
Pit was higher up, I think. He was near the beginning. He's after Meta Knight.
Oh, it's ordered. That's why.
Yeah, it's ordered. Yeah,
I'm gonna put Pit and Dark Pit at +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's similar to who's it similar to? It's not similar to anybody.
It's similar to us. It just does what we do worse.
Yeah, he's similar to us except he's worse. He doesn't get edge guarded as much, but like we get a lot of damage whenever he's off stage. We're not gonna edge guard him unless he's at like really high percent when we switch to Pyra, but we get a lot of damage off of him being off stage and can't really get out the corner really well. Even whenever he tries to land with what move is it called? The shields. We just frame trap him.
Yeah.
But he has really good burst tools, so he can contest Mithra. He doesn't get
and
much.
He can like actually play neutral with us. Yeah.
He doesn't get much off of winning neutral. He just can contest us.
Yeah.
So that's he can also like mess with our recoveries with his arrows. At least regular Pit can.
Yeah.
I honestly think regular Pit is better in the matchup than Dark Pit.
I agree.
But they're both honestly the same.
Yeah, I was literally thinking like normal Pit could even potentially be even.
Shit, Ram with the tier 1. Thanks, buddy. Really do appreciate that. We're gonna do next. Banjo.
We start from like the earlier of the list. Like Link is +1.
I'm gonna put Banjo at +2.
I think it's +2 also.
I think.
As long as we don't jump at him when he's under a platform, that matchup sucks.
Yeah. I played Todegiri for a while when I was in Japan the last time, and I was winning most of it. He was still doing very well. But this is the one. This is the one. What am I gonna call it? This is the one Mysteries of the World that I had on. I am still confused and not able to figure out the reason why Spargo went Cloud against Todegiri and not Pyramithra, because that matchup. And I was talking to Hack, and he's like, "Yeah, Banjo actually doesn't really even do that bad against Cloud.
Oh,
Banjo
yeah.
gets destroyed by Pyramithra though. I'm like, yeah, I
100%.
agree. I actually think Banjo is not so great at edge skirting Pyramithra for some reason.
Oh,
The only tool he
absolutely.
really has is back air, and it's hard to set that up.
Yeah.
Nair, if you get hit by Nair, it still sends you up. So it honestly helps you recover because it doesn't kill you and it sends you higher up to where you can get back to ledge. So
Yeah, he has to like put a grenade in his hand and then try to like hit you with it to combo to kill you, or he has to like go out and challenge you, which is like not super easy for him to do.
yeah. And Banjo gets super escorted by Pyrus specifically.
Yeah.
So it's a really bad matchup. I think Olimar is plus.
I think it's +2, dude. You know, I think that matchup is free.
Match is really bad.
I think that
really
matchup
bad.
is a +2, dude. I think you should put it on +2.
Thing is,
We get to
I
ledge trap
haven't-
him forever. We get to edge guard him forever. All we have to do is just not run or jump into purple. That is the only scary thing in the entire matchup. You just space around his shield. You are actively just applying so much pressure and neutral against this character.
I'm gonna put him plus two.
Yeah, that's free, man.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, whenever I play, like, I haven't beaten Shuton, but
Yeah.
I played Shuton and I've been like, this matchup feels really easy at times.
Yeah.
And I have single-handedly made the Buzz not want to play this matchup ever again.
Yep.
And then whenever he tried it, he got farmed. So
Yeah.
the character struggles to land, struggles to get back to stage, struggles to get off ledge, honestly the most, which is the worst part. And yeah, the matchup's just really, really bad. You can foresight pick, man. You have a lot of gimmicks in this matchup too, which is bad. What's up, Elite?
It's rough.
Thanks, appreciate it. More top base to come.
Let's go.
You are a black man. You are correct. Let's see. Ridley. I'm putting Ridley at +1.
I agree.
I'm putting Ridley
You
at
can definitely
+1.
get farmed by this character.
Yeah. I know a lot of people say that. I'm gonna put better. I know a lot of people say that Ridley beats almost all sword characters, does well, like goes even or beats all sword characters. I think obviously Pyramithra should be the exception. Ridley can ledge trap you or edge guard you very well with Nair and everything, and just burst well at you. But the only burst option he really has is dash attack,
And it's bad.
and at low percent it doesn't really do anything. You shouldn't really be getting dash grabbed, which is where Ridley gets like all his leverage off of.
Yeah.
But hold on, not to sneeze. I'll sneeze later. But yeah, Ridley struggles to land, struggles to get off ledge, struggles to get out of the corner, struggles to get back to the stage because you can edge guard him very well. It gets very scary at times if he's under the stage, but then you can switch to Pyro and just go for the down tilt or the down air 50-50 ledge trap. But yeah, whenever you're playing CQC close quarters with Ridley, then you're honestly losing.
Yeah.
Ridley Nair is Smash 4 Cloud Nair. That's
Sometimes
real,
it feels like that,
honestly.
yeah. No?
That's pretty real.
As a Ridley enjoyer, I see it.
Now, the one character I see people, for some reason, gaslighting everybody about recently. I don't know where it started. Maybe it was from Japan. Maybe because of that one upset that happened. Toon Link is +2.
Oh, you're so real for that.
Not a good character.
Bad character.
I was having
character.
this. I don't know why I was having this specific conversation with someone about how Toon Link is a really good character. The way he was explaining Toon Link is like the way people were explaining Roy in Smash 4. They're like, yeah, bro, a skilled Toon Link can be any Pyramithra. I'm like, not a skilled Pyramithra though, because the character is not good. They were like, he was saying that the character has projectiles, has kill moves, has a kill throw, has frame data, has everything, a good recovery. I was like, he has like the mid version of all of that. Like his projectile, the only good projectile that he has is bomb, and it's still decent.
It's not even good because it's so slow still.
Yeah, but like, it's like banana, but 2 tiers worse. So
it's definitely 2 tiers worse.
Yeah,
I agree.
it's like 2 tiers worse banana.
Yeah, the best part about him is literally his ground speed. Like that's it.
Yeah, and it's like Mithras still outspeeds him.
Yeah,
He's very stubby. He has very short hitboxes. He has like brawler hitboxes, even though it's a sword. You don't trade with his hitboxes.
He's gotta get on top of you.
Yeah, but he's still a brawler hitbox, so he has to fight CQC with you. He can't outrange you unless he's using Zair, and that's it, or camping you with projectiles.
Yep. Yeah, he can't even actually camp you either. That's the worst part.
He's really, really floaty, so he struggles to land. He has slow aerial mobility, so if he's far out off the stage, if he's not close enough to Zair, he just gets escorted for free. And the only real option he has out of shield is up B to kill, and that still kills like pretty late. You have to be like in the corner. So I just will never see the hype about this character. I'll never see the hype about this character.
Just F tilt's cool. That's about it.
Let's see.
Do you want to do some spicy ones, or you want to just go for the easy ones?
Let's go for some more easy ones.
Okay, well Ness is +1, even though you lost.
I lost. Where's Ness? He's up here.
He's still right in the top row.
Yeah, I'm putting Ness
the warrior of
+1.
like the Smash games. Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious why Ness is +1. He has stubby hitboxes. He doesn't have big hitboxes. He can throw out a lot of hitboxes, but if this character can't catch you, then he's just wasting his time. You're wasting your time playing him.
But a skilled Ness can beat any Aegis player.
Yeah, I mean, look, back to skilled. Oh, there's regular Bowser Jr.
Oh yeah, there he is.
You know, let's do one spicy one. Let's do Shulk.
Ooh.
Shulk could be.
Dude, it's gotta be +1.
You think it's +1?
Gotta be +1, dude. If you just think about, for him to like get what he wants on you, he is working like 3 times harder than you.
So here's what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna put him at -2 for now. Here's what I'm thinking about. Shulk, he has a lot of range. He outranges you. The hitboxes that are coming out honestly aren't really that slow. It's not like it's like faster than Sephiroth. I'm gonna say something about Shulk. I'm gonna derail you. All right. There is only one way that Shulk can play that makes it hard, and nobody does it. And only one human being has ever played this way in a Smash game with this character. Do you know who it is? Do you remember him? Are you talking about Salem?
I'm talking about Dragon Brain, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking about the jump and speed only. Like, bro, we don't do anything else unless you know you're gonna hit them. Dragon Brain or bust. If he doesn't play like that, he loses. If bro jumps and nairs, you just lose. You just lose. If you ever do a rising aerial, you just lose. If you whiff, you are forced into shield immediately with this character. He is not good.
I am pretty surprised that nobody plays like Dragon Brain.
Dude, they're all like, they all have shame. That's why you gotta be shameless. I even talked to Ramses about this, man. Nobody wants to camp with Shulk. They want to fight, and it's like, nah, dude. Just look at these people. That you gotta play like super lame.
Motherfucking that brings back PTSD. Fucking tournaments, bro. Wi-Fi tournaments. Dragon Brain was a pain in the ass to play against. Especially with slow ass fucking corn. Alright, well, I mean, I
think it's +1, man.
I think it's even.
I think it's even if they camp you back, but no, like that's the only way. That's the only way.
Alright, this is a theoretical matchup chart. I'm gonna put he's even then.
Okay. if he camps you and it's on Kalos.
Shulk is corny as fuck.
Yes. Amen.
On Kalos, Dragon Brain wins +1.
Oh, it's a +1 for him, 100%.
All right.
Bro's just gonna jump at neutral air dodge like the old days, and we're just gonna have to look at him.
put Palutena +1.
You think it's +1?
Yeah.
I think it's even.
You think it's even?
I think it's even,
dude,
honestly.
I haven't lost to a single Palutena. I cook every single Palutena I played with this character. With this, well, like the only one I lost to was Louis Money at Level Up X.
Yeah.
It was after I lost to Light, so I was just not too happy. And I wasn't playing well.
Yeah.
But I beat Louis Money like 2 or 3 times. I beat Chad like 2 or 3 times. Anytime I played Naira, I always cook his Palutena. So it's like I feel like the match
okay.
is really bad.
I could say okay +1. Yeah, I mean I could see it.
I think this is one of Palutena's worst matchups. Obviously, she doesn't have that many bad matchups, but I think this is one of her worst matchups.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, she honestly doesn't really edge guard you too well because you get nared, and you only get edge guarded pretty bad whenever you're at high percent. But if you get nared, you obviously get set up. So she can't even edge guard you that well. She gets corner pressured really hard. She gets ledge trapped really hard.
She does get ledge trapped really hard. You're right.
She's one of the easier characters to down air with Pyra because of teleport timing.
Oh, it's so easy. You're right. Yeah.
And
yeah, no, that's fair.
You just
I think you're right.
Your burst range is much bigger than hers overall.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Palu +2.
Low key, I could, but I'm not.
You could.
I'm not gonna enable Naira.
Yeah.
I'll put me Gunner +1.
I think it's +1. It's just like you're able to maneuver around the tools. Like, sure, charge shot exists and all that, but like it's fun. I think like, you absolutely like combo the hell out of this character. Oh my god, like so bad.
Yeah. This character is actually very good at corner pressuring. He's probably one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah.
At corner pressuring. You can't foresight the bomb, the drop bomb that they do for some reason.
You can just hit it.
I still haven't. Yeah, you can hit it, but for some reason I haven't figured out why you can't foresight it.
Isn't it? Because it's like an entity or something.
Huh?
Isn't it like an actual entity instead of a projectile?
I don't know.
I forget the way it's classified.
Yeah, maybe because you can hit it. Maybe
yeah.
That's why. I mean, maybe it's not a real projectile, but yeah, you can't foresight through it. So getting out the corner whenever they're throwing stuff like that out is really annoying because if you try to jump over them, they can just catch you with up air. But you also corner pressure them really hard too, and whenever they're dropping the bomb, when they're in the corner, it doesn't really do much.
Yeah, it's a really easy character to just like once you put them in the corner, they don't get to play their game anymore, like at all.
Yeah, and you have the edge guarding edge over them. You have the juggling edge over them. You have the neutral edge over them. You have the frame dead edge over them.
Yeah.
It's just like sometimes it gets very frustrating to play against this character.
Yeah.
K-roll is +3. That is definitely a plus.
I agree. That matchup's pretty free.
Really bad.
You just have to play the mini game of like hit him, reset, and then you just go back to mid range, and then you just do it again, and like that's it. Just don't box with them. That's it.
Do I sound better? Oh wait. Do I sound better now? I definitely sound better now. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, we don't gotta talk about K-roll, honestly.
Yeah, that's it. Just play the funny mini game at mid range. That's it. Just don't mash on him, like, cause he'll mash you back and win. That's it. Are there any other like really bad matchups?
Really bad matchup? Falcon is +2.
I think Falcon's +2 as well.
Falcon
I agree.
Is definitely a +2 matchup.
Bro doesn't get to move at all in that matchup.
He can't get back to stage against Mithra ever. Struggles to land, struggles to get off ledge, struggles to get out the corner. He just struggles in everywhere. Struggles everywhere. I did lose the fatality once, and Sean actually.
Yeah, let's talk about Falco.
Falco?
Yeah. Share the wealth with the world. How do you beat Falco? What's the game plan?
You just run away, and you don't even run away. You don't even run away. You just stand there and let him eventually run at you. And if he's not running at you, you just like slowly walk towards him until he has to get up the corner. And then when he jumps in the air, you're like, all right, sick, I get to hit you. And then you hit him, and then you're juggling him, and then he can't land because he doesn't have good aerial mobility. He jumps really high, but he can't jump to the left or right really fast. So he can't land, and then whenever you hit him off stage, and then you're edge guarding him forever, and then you're ledge trapping him forever. So,
Yep. Oh yeah, he also super can't get off ledge. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's a good one. What do you think of Byleth?
What do you think about Ike?
Oh, dude, you know what I think about Ike. Do you remember when we talked about when you had to play against what was his name? When you went to that tournament in Virginia.
Was it Infinite?
It was Infinite. Yeah. Do you remember? You remember what I told you?
What did you tell me? I forgot.
Bro, I told you that you're gonna go to mid range, and eventually he's gonna have to jump. And the moment that he jumps, you get to win neutral for free every single time. And after that, you will, like 80% of the time, you'll just kill him.
Yeah, it's the same thing I did with Inkling, honestly. Like I would just wait for him to jump, and then I would just air to air him. But it was way easier to air him because I had to sword this time.
Yeah, so I think it's +2, bro. I think that matchup is ass. If he lives, it's your fault.
Yeah,
it's bad. He also can't land. Like actually, Nair is not a way for him to land in this matchup.
What up, strikes mods? Who said what?
Oh.
All right.
Crazy.
What are you? All right, hold up. You know that I've been talking to you about Link sometimes.
Oh.
Talking to you about Link sometimes.
I'm gonna get scared of what you say here. You stress me out when you play this matchup, man. What do you?
Remember when I was playing? I was going to the local, and then there was Squad Strike. And I was playing against Psycon, the Ike player, Ike Cloud player, and I was playing Squad Strike, and I was playing him, and I was like, bro, this motherfucker's Link. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing to neutral get this Link. And honestly, I feel like playing against his Link was a pretty big stepping stone in my career.
I'm so proud of you because you learned how to punish a rising aerial that day.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
like I was like, bro, he just nairs out his shield, and I can't do anything about it. He was like, oh well, what if you just don't try to punish it? I was like, but then what do I do? Like, oh, you just run away from it and then reset. I was like,
oh man,
wait a second, Link can't hit me.
Chat, you don't understand what that night was like for me.
So I'll put that match.
I was like doing other work. Yeah, thank you. I was literally doing other work, and he goes, dude, how do I punish Link Nair? I'm like, landing? He goes, no, dude, out of shield. I go, what do you mean?
I'm gonna find that conversation again. That was a funny conversation. I remember.
Infuriating, dude. I was so frustrated with you. I was like, we are not having this conversation.
I remember that conversation. Let's see.
How you've grown. Can we say Doc is +2?
Doc? Oh, of course. Where is he?
First room.
Yeah, we're gonna put Doc +2. And when we put Doc +2, we're also gonna put Mario +1.
Yeah, I agree.
Doc is really slow. It's hard for him to do anything. Did I go game 5 with that Dr. Mario? I did go game 5 with that Dr. Mario.
You did.
Yeah,
he was
just kind of cooking sometimes.
He hit you with some nutty stuff. That was fun.
Game 5, I super edge guarded him every single time. I almost 3-stocked him.
Yeah.
By edge guarding him at like 3. It was really bad.
Yeah. The first time you did that edge guard, I saw your eyebrows raised, bro, and you were like, I get it now.
Yeah, the matchup is really, really bad.
Let's talk about Greninja.
Yeah,
because that's what we disagree on.
I mean, I think Greninja +1 now.
Dude, I really think it's +2.
You think it's +2?
I really think it's +2. Sure, he can hit you and like do stuff, but dude, unless he gets like hyper specific confirms, you just like he has to go out and challenge you off stage. Like you just never die.
He's one of the better characters at edge guarding you, though.
Is he?
Specifically, because of back air.
But that's the only thing, and it's like super, like all it is just him mixing up his double jump. Like that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
and if we just like save our double jump, like it's not actually that scary.
I did recently cook Harik and that
Yeah.
Anarchy? Is that anything?
I think it was both of them, dude. I think it's like on the cusp of +2.
I'll put it
because it's like,
just
dude,
because
like that's one of the
mad.
matchups too. Remember, we just get to F tilt the front of his shield. Like we can do whatever we want. We can hit the front of his shield however we want, and he can't do anything about it. That's like one of like 4 characters that like we get to do anything.
Yeah. All right, you know who I want to talk about? Talk about Meta Knight.
I think it's +1.
You think it's +1?
I think it's +1, but you could actually probably argue that it's even, but maybe only if you're like Show and nobody else, because he's the only one that'll ladder you correctly.
I was struggling with so many Japanese Meta Knight players. It was really annoying. And then I did lose to Show 2 at Fort Priority last year.
I believe that. Yeah.
Like it feels like if I get hit, I die. Like that's one of the matches where I'm actually like, if I get dash attacked or down,
but it's also really hard for them to actually do that. And like we can mix up our DI and make it harder to make it so that we can foresight.
Like it feels like I'm actually fighting an easy mode Kazuya. That's what it feels.
Maybe we reel that in a little bit. Maybe we reel that one in. I don't know about all that. I think you're just bad at mixing up an SDI up air.
Meta Knight is aerial Kazuya. I'm putting him even.
Meta Knight Mishima. That's crazy.
All right.
Want to talk about Bowser?
Bowser? Sure, I'll put Bowser +2.
Cool.
All right, good.
We want to tell the world why Bowser's +2.
Character can't get off ledge. Character can't land. Character can't get out the corner. Character can't jump. Character can't get back to ledge against Mythra.
Or Pyra.
Yeah. Character's bad. I guess that's why.
Character's bad. Yeah. Good. Good answer.
Character's scary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He can be scary. He's scary like Charizard, but worse.
Meta Knight wants us to do Luigi next.
Oh, we could totally talk about Luigi. I love talking to causes about Luigi.
I'll put Luigi at +2.
Yeah. That's a +7. As long as he doesn't grab you. If he doesn't grab you, it's fine, dude. But like, and we don't jump into forward air.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe that I was playing, what's his name? Playing Law, and he killed me off of Rising
I fucking told you
air.
specifically that too. I specifically said, if you get Rising Fared, you're gonna die. And you were like, no way.
I was just surprised that like I got hit by Rising Attack and I died. That made no sense.
And you died, yep. It's
like, wow.
It's cringe.
Yeah, when I locked in, I was like, yo, this matchup is free.
It's super, dude. When you started baiting down B and everything, it was just fucked. It's just over. That was it. That was the end of that.
Matchup is pretty bad.
Yeah, big Dookie Poo Poo matchup.
Did I put Robin up here already?
Robin?
Did, right? Yeah, Robin.
Yeah, we did Robin. Yeah, it's +2.
That Robin right there.
We did female Robin.
I think Inkling's even.
I think Inkling is even as well.
Okay.
We also think very highly of that character, but I do think so. The only part that's hard, as we've always talked about, is just killing. But like they can actually edge guard you like really well.
Yeah.
At like mid percents too, they can create like really gnarly frame traps that are really frustrating to deal with. Where
I still feel like right now, if I were to play Inkling and lock in, I would do some crazy shit with flat bomb positioning.
Oh, dude, if you ledge trapped the way you do now with Inkling, I think I'd shed a tear.
Yeah. I feel like if I played neutral right now with flat bomb, it would be so fun.
Oh my god, dude, you'd splat bomb and walk at people like I wanted you to do 4 years ago.
Strides, I was talking about how I played Totogiri in friendlies for like 2-3 hours in Japan, and I was winning most of it. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he probably thinks that match is really bad too.
The feeling we have on that matchup is pretty unison. That it's
like
as long as we don't jump at him under platform, it's free.
I'm like I'll probably say I'm the best person in the world against Banjo, just because nobody can practice against Banjo, and I used to live with Hack, and Banjo was his favorite character.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of practice.
You have a lot of hours in that matchup.
Why is
you think a
Worker
donkey?
Mario here? And that's the
This
only
is
other
cool,
Mario.
dude. You gotta put on the safety hat. What do you think of Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong. Ooh.
Yeah. Donkey Kong
Ah.
not on Smashville.
Not on Smashville.
Yeah, not on Smashville. 'Cause we're
Donkey
not going
Kong.
there.
Donkey Kong is just really annoying to fight against.
I agree.
putting Donkey Kong
Annoying is a good
+2.
word. Yeah, it's annoying, but +2 for sure. Yeah. Like,
Donkey
you gotta
Kong,
play a
like
very
whenever
specific
he
way.
grabs you and does cargo into runoff, it's really stressful to deal with. But that's all it
Yeah.
is. It's just stressful.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about Bomberman?
Isn't Bomberman just me gunner?
Bomberman to me brawler.
Oh, me brawler. Fuck, I didn't know that. I think that is +1, maybe even +2, because they can't actually punish your dash back like at all.
Yeah, I think it's +2.
Yeah, I think it's +2, especially now with like the only way they can kill you is like landing up air or like nair into tech chase, and like you're not getting hit by that. Like you're just not.
Yeah. Hold on. I did Ike already. Yeah, Ike is +2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we did Ike. Yeah. You want to talk about ice climbers?
Sure. I mean, I think Ice Climbers
Yeah.
+2.
Dude, I think ice climbers +2.
Damn, there's
also.
a lot of +2 matchups.
Yeah, there is. Your character's pretty good. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, she's aight. Kind of underrated. Overrated.
I think ice climbers is a little overhyped. Especially because it's like, I think Ice Climbers is one of those characters that like beats all the characters that are not the best characters in the game. Like they're really good at shitting on everybody that's like not really good, right?
I still think Pirate specifically can just beat Ice
And
Climbers.
that's a big thing too, is like we get to cheat really hard in that matchup. I think we're probably their hardest matchup.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you're probably right.
And like that is definitely a privilege, is that we get to,
That or
if
Cloud.
they ever desync. No, dude, if they just desync, we just press side B. Like that's it. And then we just like
Yeah.
win neutral. Like they can't do all the cheese at all. We just have to not land into their shield. That's literally the matchup. Just don't
Yeah.
fucking do that.
Let's do one really good character. Chat, we'll do one good character, then I'll go get some water and take a short break real quick. Who do y'all want me to do? That's not Steve. Fox, Kazuya, Joker,
All right, you pick.
Diddy Kong, Joker, Sonic, Joker. All right, there's 4 Jokers. All right,
Okay.
we can talk about Joker.
Well, let's start with just like neutral. Let's like work our way up. So like, how do you feel like fighting Joker in neutral?
How do I feel fighting Joker in neutral?
Yeah.
Fighting Joker in neutral, I feel like fighting Joker in neutral is easy. It's just that fighting Joker in neutral is easy, but it's the reason why it's difficult is because of the mental stack of, you know, how much value he gets whenever you make a mistake or he forces you to make a mistake. And Joker is
Yeah.
one of the characters where it's like he doesn't necessarily force you to make a mistake. It's that his hurt box is so weird and like the way he moves is so weird, is that like you're not always going to be able to get everything that you want in neutral. And there will be a time where he does get a reversal on you because of how
Yeah.
he's moving, because Joker likes to move a lot. So whenever you do get reversaled, you could just die or take a lot of damage trying to get back to your neutral state. And I feel like that's the mental stack that makes neutral not as easy.
Yeah, and it's like he can get that kind of scenario where it's like off nair, off grab, off landing fair, off of like a fair after like 40. Like it's very easy to get reversal and lose control in that matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like fighting against Joker is he he doesn't have the best frame data overall. Like he has good frame data. He has weird moves. He has good frame data though, but it's like the best move he has honestly is back air. That's the one that you can't really punish. But neutral air, like you can whiff punish it because he usually uses it rising and it covers his whole
like
body.
late,
But it's like if you mistime it, oftentimes you feel like he's gonna land sooner, but it's like his hurt box shirt shifts to where his hurt box shifts whatever he's doing there to where you think he's going to land sooner than he actually does. So you often get caught by the ending hitbox of Nair, and then you get hit off stage. Like you get comboed into grab or dash tag thrown off stage. So whiff punishing him is a little bit tricky. But whenever you do get down to the timing, it's like pretty simple because he can't really Nair. He can't use forward tilt. He can't really use gun. That's the one thing that Joker doesn't have is like he really likes to use gun in mid range, but you are mid range. Your entire character is the definition of mid range. So whenever he's positioning for a gun, you can just dash tag and he can't do anything but gun.
And he's one of the characters that like, or rather, you're one of the characters that like he has to retreat while using gun, or you do it when you're dashing back because he will get punished or forced into shield. Yeah,
exactly. Advantage on stage against Joker. Like whenever he's in the advantage, it's not really a big deal. You don't really get hit too much.
Hit you across stage, whatever.
Like you're just trying to avoid back air, honestly, and that's really it. If you get up aired, you don't really care. If you are in advantage against him, you have a field day because he struggles to land. Even if he's trying to use gun, you can just go to the sides, or if he's using gun closer to the stage, like at the bottom of the stage, you can just foresight it and then punish him. So he has a really hard time landing. You're very, very good at edge guarding Joker. He's definitely better at edge guarding you than you are at edge guarding him. He has a lot more tools for edge guarding you.
I feel like it's one of those things though that like it's at like earlier percents is where it's scary, and that like later percents when you're hit really far, it's not actually as scary because he has to like commit to doing it, which like gives intent.
Especially if there's like a stage that you can ride the stage on, you don't really have to worry too much about down gun at ledge.
Exactly.
But you can edge guard him pretty consistently, actually, and it's honestly very fun to edge guard him.
Yes, I agree.
You guys honestly have the exact same corner pressure and ledge trapping. Mythra can do it better because you have less end lag on your attack, so you can just
it's easier to like double cover.
Yeah, exactly. You can double cover. You can throw out something and then cover them trying to land, or cover them rolling by you. Joker can't really do that too much unless he like commits to that. But you guys pretty much do the same thing whenever you're on ledge or in the corner. Joker gets more value whenever you're in the corner. I feel like
we get to do something that he doesn't get to do, which is cool.
I feel like
we get to summon Arsene when we want.
When I talk about it, actually, I think the match is even. I used to think that it was plus or -1. I used to think Joker wins, but I think the match is even.
I think it's even. 100%. Yeah, it's like we're trying to accomplish a lot of the same things. He has to work a little bit harder than us, but he gets value like early on way faster than we do.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back, chat.
Cool. If anyone missed any characters and has any questions, let me know. Based on how we talked about it, definitely like we could put a +1, but I don't think we're in the universe where Cosmos is like super confident against that character yet, but who knows? It could change. But for now, it's definitely like even. It's like a comfortable even. And this is assuming like Leo is who we're playing against, obviously. Oh, I can't wait to talk about Sora. Oh man, I cannot wait to talk about that character. Proto Man. Well, Proto Man gets a buff inherently because of the shield, so he takes less damage, right? So that makes it a little bit harder to play out the matchup. Ashley. So Ashley has a built-in counter that if we hit her more than 3 times in a row, we lose a stock. It's to keep the game fair, because it wouldn't be fair if Ashley lost, right? That's like the rules. Kazuya auto win because of Gate to Hell. No. No, that's human error, my friend. If yeah, that is human error. That's like getting hit by electric from ledge. It's like that's your fault. Sorry to tell you that one. It's not even just like you just gotta not land on Kazuya. That's really big. You gotta play that matchup super grounded and like retreating the whole time. But we'll talk about it more soon. What happened? He played it wrong. That's it. He just played versus that's wrong.
Where are all the characters I've lost to him +1? I've lost to. I haven't lost to. I've lost to Skyzy actually at a local.
Yeah, you
I've
did.
lost to Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
I don't think I've lost to Pokemon Trainer. I beat Tweet's Pokemon Trainer. I don't think I've played a pit. I haven't lost to Ridley. I lost.
No, not in tournament.
I lost to Palutena once, but I beat like Palutena 10 times.
Yeah.
I beat Kurama.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Yeah.
I don't think I've played a Meat Gunner.
No, you haven't. I mean, the only one that would be worth like playing to would be Capitancito.
All right.
You want to do an easy one?
Sure.
Mewtwo.
Oh, that's +2.
Yeah, it's just +2. You could even maybe say it's +3, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Nah, I'm gonna say that's +2. That's +2.
That matchup's free, dude. I don't know. There's not really a lot to say. You just everything you do doesn't let him do what he wants, and everything he does doesn't work on you. So it doesn't really matter.
I'll put him +3 just for 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's Bomberman? That's me, brother.
Let me look real quick.
You put Lucas as another character you lost to in +1.
I put Lucas in +1?
Oh no, I'm saying you should put him there because that would be another one that you lost to in +1.
Oh.
Oh, DDD's +3 also.
But I feel like Lucas is +2.
I mean, yeah, if you feel that way, I believe you.
I put Lucas in +2. DDD?
Yeah.
Listen,
Dude,
there's a whole history of me and DDD in this game.
I hate you. That's actually the worst one.
There's a
We've
whole
never had this talk.
history of me and DDD in this game, man.
Dude.
Listen.
Me and you I've avoided having this conversation with you for it's been 7 months
Now,
that I've
listen,
successfully not had this conversation with you.
Let's talk about Wi-Fi DDD, all right? Wi-Fi
we're not talking about
DDD is
Wi-Fi, bro.
fucking toxic, all right? If this was a Wi-Fi tier list, I would put DDD. What the fuck is DDD? I would put DDD at even. This character's toxic.
True.
Trying to deal with Gordo, I swear to God, Gordo's hurt box is twice as big on Wi-Fi. I swear to God,
You mean the
it's
hitbox?
twice as fast on Wi-Fi. I swear to God, DDD has half as much lag as he does on Wi-Fi. Offline,
Yeah. It's +4, right?
offline, DDD still has like no end lag. That's still a thing, by the way. DDD has like
cares, bro.
DD has like no end lag. Gordo is only 1.5 times as big as the hurt box actually shows, but it's still bigger than the hurt box is actually showing, or the hitbox is actually showing it.
Remember when he learned how to deal with Link Nair? We got to overcome the DDD Nair still. We haven't got there yet.
I'm putting DD +2. I'm not saying it's +3. I'm not saying it's +3.
I hate you, bro. I hate you
not saying it's
so
+3.
bad.
I'm not saying it's
You're
+3,
so
and
bad.
that's the end of this conversation.
You're traumatized.
That's the end of this conversation.
You're actually traumatized. Oh my god.
I will not speak further about this topic. Let's do Mega Man next.
Yeah, that's what I mean, it's either +1 or even, like, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's +1.
Yeah, like, We definitely can like get on him and everything like that. But
I
he
was
is one
playing
of the
against
characters.
when I was practicing against the Mega Man for Peepnut, it felt really bad. Like for Mega Man.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things that like if he gets control of the pace, it is genuinely hard to take it back. But if you, I think the thing like we talked about is like if you actually walk in this matchup, it makes it a lot easier. Because if you don't run into his shit, then you have a much easier time.
Yeah, it's dealing with pellets is not actually that hard. Yeah. Landing against him is simple if you're not trying to land directly on top of him, and you should never land on top of him because he can kill you.
Yeah, and we get to edgeguard the hell
edgeguarding
out
him
of
is pretty easy.
It's probably one of the easiest of the good characters. Yeah,
it's just really easy to lush trap him if you're not standing at roll. If you're not standing at normal getup, but you can stand at normal getup if he's not holding metal blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty free. Did we fit already?
Yeah.
Let me put all the characters that I've already done at. Let me put the extra characters at the bottom real quick.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Which Steve is your favorite?
Regular Steve.
Yeah. You excited for the Minecraft movie?
There's a movie?
Jack Black is in it. He is Steve.
What the fuck?
He's gonna sing, dude.
There's a movie?
Yeah, there is live action movie.
Live action? That's disgusting.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be like Detective Pikachu, but Minecraft. I think you're at all the dupes. You're just repeating yourself now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just putting them all at the bottom so that everything.
No, there you. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, right? Like you're seeing him do this.
What am I doing?
Nothing. Just you're not accomplishing anything.
Didn't do the boring. Didn't do that. I like that. Put Violet down.
You ever played Dragon Quest?
I did not, honestly.
That's crazy.
I don't know which one of these. Oh, that's Proto Man.
Oh, we didn't do Me Sword Fighter.
Yeah, I put him down there because we're gonna put Proto Man for Me Sword Fighter. Or is that it? Oh, we're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Damn. All right, let's talk about Rosalina.
Ooh, the Luma mini game. We are literally like top 5 at the Luma mini game.
I'll let you explain that.
Yeah, so basically,
+2, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. So like the problem with Rosa is like this is a matchup where like the only way that she can contest your space is that she has to detether Luma. But if she detethers Luma, then she can only cover a specific like amount of space with that Luma, which makes it really easy to bait the Rosa to do a rising action. And if they ever do a rising action, we can very easily maneuver around it or through it or beat it, because the only move that's actually scary is Nair. All the other moves are bad, like just bad. And like up smash is cool, but like they can't like actually fight you in the air in any capacity. If you guys want to see like the Luma minigame, make sure you go watch Cosmos' last set with the Buzz, because all it is sitting there and just nickel and diming Luma until it dies, and baiting Rosa during that time instead of like rushing it. As long as you take your time,
watch
you
it
will
tonight
win.
for fun.
Oh, dude, it's so good. I've watched this set like 10 times. It's so good.
Damn. What's up, Clyde?
Yo,
Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Moose?
Yo, Moose, I gotta talk to you. My controller blew up the other day.
Damn. Yo,
Remind
Moose,
me.
my controller is still live and intact and perfect, and it finally got me top 8 out of major, so I appreciate you. If anybody wants a controller, a good fob that will not explode, Hit up Mega
Yes.
Moose. He's helped me out. That's my GOAT. All right.
That's the go of controllers, 100%. Talk to Moose. For reference, my controller that exploded, it was not a Moose controller. It was an OEM. Just so everybody knows.
The only thing I still have, Moose, is sometimes, I think I told you about it at Collision, randomly my R button will just get locked and it'll just be down, and I have to like hit it really hard and it'll come back up.
Yeah. That's like a GameCube controller thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a digital trigger thing, but
Yeah.
It hasn't happened in a while, but yeah, I gotta fix that. Let's do Yoshi. Let's do Yoshi.
I think it's +1, like comfortably.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think Yoshi's one of the characters that can definitely like contest us in neutral, but it requires him to put himself in immense amounts of danger where the only move that he can hit us with is like approaching back air, because fair is too slow because we just F tilt it or we just move.
Bro,
right?
there's a lot of characters you can put a +2.
Oh yeah, but like the thing with Yoshi that's extra bad, and a lot of people don't realize this, is like first hit of back air, I'm pretty sure is like it loses some moves a lot. Like it trades, but like if it's a disjoint, it just loses. And so like the thing with Yoshi that is scary is that he can legitimately kill you. He can legitimately edgeguard you. But neutral is like borderline unwinnable for him without you like fucking around.
Right. Yeah, and it's like not just neutral, but like advantage state is really bad in the corner, or being in the ledge is really bad.
He's someone that we get to go pirate early too, because we just break double jump and then we just hit him again, and
I'll
it's
put
just
him
like
+1 though. I'll keep it
yeah, I do think it's +1 because he can like he also is kind of like Squirtle, where like he can carry us into like a really precarious position from like 30 like really quickly, and like that's uncomfortable.
Hold on, what the fuck is this dubstep? Is this still Zenless Zone 0? Really? Let me just restart it. All right, let's just go in order now.
Yeah.
So
You should talk about Samus.
I don't want to talk about Samus. You can talk about Samus. I hate Samus, bro. I hate
So
Samus, but I
Samus
like
is
Samus,
really-
but I just hate playing against Siski.
Dude, Samus is a matchup that we win really hard as long as you don't jump or dash into half charge shot. That's the only thing that's scary that Samus does. I'm also a victim of doing this. We're all bad at it, and we're all bad, and it's because we jump instead of walking. And if we all just started walking, life would get easier.
I just started walking.
Yeah.
I put Samus at +1.
It's definitely +1.
Okay, not +2, right?
Yeah, it's because they can ledge trap us back. They can edge guard us. It's just neutral is really bad for them, I think.
Fox. I'll put Fox +1. I think.
Yeah, 100%.
I think you edge guard really hard with both characters.
Yes.
And you guys do similar things. You just have a sword, so you have more range. You don't pressure shield as well as Fox does, because Fox has like infinite safe moves on shield. His down air is not safe on shield. His nair is safe on shield. His back air is safe on shield.
You're lying. You're just lying. This is crazy.
Is
This
that
is two
it?
moves. It's just
Is that
two.
it?
It's
Yeah,
just
that's
nair,
actually
nair
it.
and
Actually,
back
yeah, you're
air,
right.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's
his
not
nair-
that great.
But
He's
those
not
are
very
the
good.
two most moves that he uses in neutral. So that's like those are like all his moves.
Yeah,
And
you
he
guys
uses-
heard it here first. The two
and,
most
like,
moves of all time.
He uses them. Technically, up B is kind of safe on shield because nobody's really punishing
Oh,
that.
shut up.
But yeah, like he has really good shield pressure because he has like -3, -4 moves on shield. But you can space his shield. It's hard to space him specifically because he's always moving a lot. But whenever you do lock him down and get him in close quarter, and you're at the right position, he can't really do anything when you can do things to him.
He also can't get off ledge.
Yeah,
That's
he's supposed to
a
get
really
off
big
ledge
thing.
if you're standing at roll distance and just waiting for
Yeah.
him to jump off ledge, jump forward, or jump down there.
He's basically like worse Joker in like the way we play this matchup. He's just worse at like trying to do what we do, but like significantly so. And it's also way harder for him to kill us.
Yeah, it is hard. It is very hard for him to kill us, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say it's +1. He also can't edge guard you at all. He can, but he never will.
It's not happening.
The only thing he has is shine, but that's really it.
It's literally like he either kills you at 30 or like 150 plus. Like that's really it.
All right, you want to talk about Pikachu?
Oh man, I mean that's just our worst matchup. It's just the reality is that.
I don't think it's our worst matchup.
You don't?
No, you know what I think our worst matchup is.
Wait, I actually. Oh fuck, you're so cooked in the head, bro. Oh,
I'm not cooked in the head.
so
That
cooked,
character is
so cooked,
fucking
dude.
toxic.
Can we agree that they're tied at least?
No, I actually think Pikachu is easier. I feel like I would have a more comfortable time practicing.
Dude.
I feel like the fact that I've played against Min for so, let's just put Min at minus. Let's just put Min at minus 2. I'm putting Min at minus 2. That's like our only minus 2 matchup. But the fact that I've practiced for so long, so different times against Min, and it still
cry.
is so fucking painful to play that matchup is
Dude,
fucking disgusting. That
haven't played in, like,
character
6
is
months.
fucking disgusting, toxic waste that should be removed from Smash Brothers.
Listen, man, you have to accept that you getting back thrown into Ram is your fault.
It's not. No. What the fuck? What the
It's your
fuck?
fault, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Me getting Ram off stage at all is my
No,
fault.
specifically back throwing Ram. That's your fault. If you die,
It's not
that's
even
your
back
fault.
thrown, bro. I can't do anything against this character in neutral. That character is toxic. Fuck this character. Remove that character from. I'm starting the petition tomorrow. Remove arms from Smash Brothers. Heard it here first. But Pikachu, I think Pikachu's minus 1.
It's -1, yeah.
Yeah, I think Pikachu's minus 1.
Pikachu is one of the only characters that makes us have to deviate our main game plan and the way we move. One of the very, very few that gets to do that, and it's not even because of
I'm gonna
Teal.
interrupt you. Thank you, Midnight. It's his fault he can't dodge Ram that covers all matchups. It's my fault. Thank you.
It is
All
your
right.
fault. It is, and that's when
Shut
you
the fuck
accept
up.
that, then you'll be a better
He's saying
player.
sarcasm. Continue.
The day that Cosmos walks at a Min, like the world will heal immediately, guys. You have no idea. It'll be crazy.
I'm also finished talking about Min. You can continue.
So Pikachu is one of the only characters that makes us deviate our like normal game plan, and it's not even because of like T-Joel. Like T-Joel, it's like whatever. Like we can just dash back still, right? But like it's because Pikachu is one of the few characters that's like really uncomfortable to like maneuver in the air against, like the air to air. And it's not even like people are always like, oh, it's like back air and like forward air. It's actually like raw up air. Like that's the one that like just stuffs us because it's completely unreactable, completely disjointed, and lets him do any into imagination completely. If you go onto a platform, you get regrabbed. Like it's just raw up air, and then obviously back air and forward air like right below it. Like it's hard to interact with Pikachu, and like also hard to not interact because he can catch us. Which is not fun. And that's honest. Besides, like obviously getting edge guarded and like getting shit on off stage, like neutral is legitimately like harder, where we have to like play on like thin ice. Like we can get a ton of value off hitting Pikachu, but we can't just like jump at Pikachu and try to hit him. It's definitely not one of the matches where we get to do that. Even like in even matchups, we can like get away with doing that or like crossing them up. We very much are like keeping Pikachu at mid range as long as possible.
Yeah, I feel like it's just on paper, Pikachu is like one of the characters that is not like Pikachu is supposed to be like on paper one of the best characters in the game.
Oh, 100%.
But it's like on paper one of the character archetypes that's supposed to do well against Pikachu are sword characters. That's why Leo would always go Lucina against Esim instead of Joker. But I feel like we've been gaslit. I feel like we've been gaslit, and swords don't really do much better against Pikachu than other characters.
No, the big thing is like you have to have a mix of like mobility and being able to like swat him away and then get value of swatting him away. And we can do that, but we have to do it very, very, very carefully. And also this is a matchup that if you ever swap to Pyra, you're literally throwing and deserve to lose your stock.
That's
like
true.
You can't be Pyra in this matchup at all. You can't stand your ledge when you're ledge trapping. Like a lot of our like our huge advantages, we have to do carefully. We still get to do them, but we can't just like throw our privilege around.
Yeah. that's it. I definitely need to get a lot better at this matchup. And I will. I think Jigglypuff is +2.
I don't even think we need to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, I think it's honestly just the same thing as Kirby.
Don't jump in mid-range, and then you'll never lose to this character ever again.
Yeah. This is a good one. Let's talk about Peach.
Ooh. Well, I think Peach is +1.
I also think Peach is +1.
I think like we've talked about this. Like Peach is able to move, like has like really powerful micro movement, and like can fake you out and do a lot of things like that, and get a lot of value off of doing that. But for her to successfully like take space from you and maintain it is really hard. She has to give up a lot of space to be able to like bait you successfully, and we can 100% catch her and get way more value, as well as we edge guard the crap out of that character, and we can even like go Pyra like early and kill her. Like her recovery is super linear.
I feel like Peach is one of the characters that there's like a handful of characters and players, honestly, in general, that I feel like I really want to play now after I've been working with you a lot and getting a specific playstyle. I feel like Peach is one of the characters that I feel like I would have a lot easier time playing against with my playstyle, because I feel like that character is like their main game plan is to get in on you and make you feel like you're overwhelmed. But I feel like
you're not actually.
Yeah, you're not actually overwhelmed. It's like fake pressure. So I feel like watching Peach, like just standing there, I want to play Mutace and just stand there and watch him float cancel at me.
Yeah, and it's literally what we did in Smash 4 too. Is like we would just put Peach in the corner and then turn our back to them and be like, okay, what do you want to do? And obviously we don't have Corrin back air or Instapin, but we're still Mithra and like just get to swat them away on loop.
Yeah, I feel like if you just watch Peach throw out attacks, you realize that she's doing a whole lot of nothing. Yeah,
she's trying real hard to do a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, which we can also skip and talk about characters that do a whole lot of nothing and go to Rob, because that character does a whole lot of
something.
Yeah, he does a whole lot of something. And I'm gonna say Rob is also +1. I feel like Rob is big, so it's easier to hit him. 2, Rob is big, so it's easier to keep him in disadvantage because of how big he is. 3, Rob is big, so it's easier to ledge trap him. But on the contrary, Rob is big, so his hitboxes are very big. So whenever you are trying to catch him, sometimes his hitboxes are just way too big, and they beat out you trying to punish him, because you get too close sometimes, or he falls too fast and he gets closer to you, and he can land on you with Nair, and get a lot off of it. He can land on you with pretty much anything, like Nair, forward air, landing up air, and get a lot of value off of it. Landing up air not as much, but he can still
his reversals are like some of the scariest. That's really what it is.
Yeah, and it's like he can pretty much, he's one of the characters that can link anything into anything, and then even when you are playing far away from him, he can also play the far away game with his projectiles, because he has 2 very good projectiles. I do think in general people should be using gyro a lot more often against him, because whenever he throws it out, it's not just his, it's for the entire game to be played with.
Or even just like taking it and throwing it up and like taking it out of the game, like is a thing that not enough people do.
Yeah, but the fact that he has very fast hitboxes that link into a lot of things, like if he hits you with landing forward air, he can get a lot off of it. He hits you with
very easy tech chase,
he can hit you. He can get a lot off of it. If he hits you with an air, he can get a lot off of it. If he grabs you, he can get a lot off of it. He's one of the characters that's very good at edge guarding you. He can make you feel pressured whenever you're on the ledge because of gyro. So there's just a lot of things that he can do to you, but you do everything in neutral and advantage state better, and you should be doing it first because of your tools that you have.
Yeah, like it's just, and it's more consistent is really what it is. Like even at like very like higher percents, like he'll hit you and then he has to like get like raw pressure, and it's harder for him to do that because he has to run all the way over there and or like shoot a projectile and like cover an option, which is like awkward, besides like uncharged laser. But then with you, if you like versus like let's use like forward air for like both characters. Like if he forward you at like 80, you know, he'll hit you like across the stage, and then it's like whatever, he gets like a corner trap maybe, right? But like if we do that, we are right back on top of him and like pressuring the hell out of him, and it's a lot harder for him to get out of that disadvantage state than for us.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Let's check at +1.
Yeah.
I know Void said +3. I don't know for who. Honestly.
I mean, it's
who
not
he said
great.
For who.
Oh yeah,
I
don't know.
It's bad for Sheik or if it's good for Sheik.
Yeah, worst Mithra has entered the room. Except Needles. Needles are really, really, really annoying in this matchup. But nobody does them, so it's really cool. So we don't really have to think about it very often. But it is one of the few tools that like doesn't let us move for free. But she has to work so incredibly hard to actually kill us. Or get us past 60 that like it's fighting this character is whatever. Like you just take your time. You nickel and dime her super hard because she hits you for 4 and you hit her for 15 every time, and it sucks.
You do honestly less trap better than her just because.
So
like you less
much better.
The same exact way, but you have a sword, so you cover so much more.
Well, the big thing is like the whole, you know, like in Smash 4, you know, we had the shield into the nair thing, right? Like that's just not good anymore. It's just not as good. They don't get the same kind of value.
Oh yeah.
And you can just stuff them out from the ledge. We have gnarly moves to deal with that, you know. In Smash 4, it was just like only a couple characters could really contest that like comfortably, but they have to sit at roll and then hope that they get rising needles into bouncing fish, and that's it. But that sucks.
I'm gonna put both Marcina +1.
In +1?
Huh?
In +1, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Lucina could be even because she's very good at edge guarding Pyramid.
I don't know. I think our neutral is just so much better. I think she is very much in the same vein as like Pit, where it's like she's trying to do what we're doing.
She's not in the same way. I mean, for like
besides the dash attack,
for like what we're doing, but she's way better than Pit at like.
She can kill us. I think that's the only thing that's scary. She can like actually kill us, and like she can nickel and dime us, but like, she has no combos past like 40, like besides like down air or like really bad DI. It's just like a raw advantage state, which is like, it can be scary, but it's like it's worse than Joker doing it, you know. And she gets reversaled way harder too.
Yeah. I'll keep it at +1. You can't really edgeguard her really hard unless you hit her really far off. And then But you're just less sharp than her whenever she's off stage.
Yep.
I'm putting Young Link in +2.
In +2?
Yeah, I know a lot of people think that Young Link is a very good character, but I think Young Link is honestly really bad.
Get a little closer to your mic.
I said I honestly think Young Link is pretty bad. I know a lot of people think Young Link is a very good character, but I think Young Link is pretty bad.
The way me and you've always talked about it is when Young Link hits you, he's a really good character. But how does he hit you? And like that's the problem.
Yeah. I've played against Young Link with like 5 different characters. I played against Young Link with Corrin, with Aegis, with Inkling, with Pikachu, and with Joker. And
you did.
Every single one of those characters edgeguarded Young Link the exact same way. He has one of the worst recoveries in the game. So
yeah, and you have some of the best experience too. Like you probably played Toast more than like
I played
offline.
Toast. I lived with colonies.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of experience. I went to tournaments and played against Skittles.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of experience playing against Young Link. I think that character. I don't think I've ever lost to a Young Link in bracket.
It would maybe only have been Toast.
Yeah,
that would probably be it.
Have I lost to Toast?
I think you did once with Pikachu.
No,
once, maybe?
Because there was a time. Because
out. Oh my god, I forgot.
I remember that I was getting. It was like right before quarantine happened, and I was getting excited because I was learning Pikachu. and I went to the local and I beat Toast twice right after he top 8 at Frostfire. I'm like, yo, my Pikachu's getting there. And then quarantine happened. I was like, this fucking sucks. So
you were miserable.
My Pikachu just became a Sonic destroyer, and that's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, I think that's +2. Roy, I think is +1.
I think it's +1 as well.
Roy is +1. He's one of the characters that you can wolf punish very hard, but he does emit a lot of pressure and fierce energy, which can be very stressful to fight against sometimes. Especially whenever you're at hypersense on the corner or in the corner.
Yeah.
It's hard to get out of the corner against him because he's just mashing. And while he's mashing, he has very low lag, so you can't really just get around it pretty fast or pretty easily.
Yeah. The main thing that's bad about him though is that his mobility is very linear. His momentum carry is really hard, almost similar to like the Shotos, specifically when he like dash jumps. So if they are dash jumping, like you can be like, hey, they're going to overshoot. Like it's very much like in your face that they're trying to do that. It's very hard for him to dash jump forward and pull back. Unless he full hops, that's the only way he can do that. So it becomes like very, very linear the way he's trying to like interact with you or not interact with you.
Yeah, and he's very easy to be as guarded.
Yep, 100%.
And
he's one of the ones we can just like go off stage and trade with him too. Like that's what's really rough.
Yeah, and juggling him can get kind of tricky sometimes because of his side B reverse. It gives him a lot of momentum, but if you stay on the ground and wait for it, then you can honestly react to it. Oftentimes, sometimes you still can't, but it's pretty easy to deal with sometimes. So just overall, you're just out charactering Roy, who is a good character. That's why it's +1. I think Game & Watch is also +1. Could be +2.
It could be +2 if you got better at it, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know. Spargo and Leo both farm Game & Watches with Pyramid.
I mean, I think they specifically farm one.
No, because Spargo farms Mia with Aegis.
Oh shit! I forgot that they played that set. Yeah.
He always goes Aegis and farms Mia.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I feel like that's one of the reasons why. Which is funny that what's his name, Akola doesn't want to go Steve, because I feel like one of the reasons why Mia picked Steve is for Aegis.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I feel like the matchup is like pretty easy. Like playing that matchup is literally, to me, it's like you're playing a boss battle essentially. You're just waiting for them to throw out all their attacks and then do something wrong and then punish them and then get as much damage as you can until they reset again, and then you're doing all of that rinse repeat over and over again.
We kind of play the matchup almost like the way we play like Luigi, where it's just like we're dancing around him, we're waiting our turn, we get a bunch of value, and then we like pressure or reset and then just like start over and just like do it again, because it's not worth getting hit and like taking 60 or getting hit off stage like in a really uncomfortable way. And like rather than Luigi where we just like explode, right? It's like Game & Watch just like puts us in a really gnarly game state.
Right. Yeah. ZS has +2.
Yeah,
I know Mars will agree.
Agree with that.
I know Nara will agree. I think every ZS just thinks that
that's
Aegis is
bad.
one of, if not their worst matchups next to Pikachu.
Oh yeah. 100%.
It's just really bad. It's hard for them to get out of disadvantage, even though they have like one of the best disadvantage tools in the game.
Yeah, but you're one of the ones who could punish it.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that Mithra is just so fast and can just be there at any time makes it really hard. So you can actually edge guard them too, because your up B is really big and covers the space too, and you get to actually whiff punish them, so you don't have to try to play the game of like, should I try to air you, or should I try to punish you hitting my shield? If I can, you don't have to play that game. You can just wait for them to throw something out and then just dash attack them from across the stage.
Yep.
Wario.
Ooh, it's all you, bud. Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like I come up on some new developments after last weekend or 2 weeks ago. Because part of me wants to put it +1, part of me wants to put it +2.
Yeah. I support the +2. I
Wario,
think that matchup is dog.
Wario, I'll put Wario +2. It's really hard for him because I was thinking like, if I'm thinking Gluto, he's really, really good at positioning, but all I did was stand there. Like I really just stood there. I just stood there and I'm like, he's positioning around me, but like I cover space and crescents. Like my entire range of attack is a crescent up, crescent to the right, crescent to the back, crescent down, or like an entire circle that's slightly smaller. So it's like if he comes anywhere near me, I literally just swing and he can't do, like, I just wait for him to get near me and I just swing and that's it. So I just stay center stage and I just wait for him to try to position around me and like try to find a way in, and then I just look at what side he's on and just swing in either 2 directions of that direction. So if he's like to the right of me, I can swing up or right. If he's to the left, I can swing up or left. If he's under me, I can swing down, left or right.
Yep.
And then if he's too close to me, I can just use my circle.
Yeah, and he's probably the best character that we can walk around in up tilt and win the match.
Yeah. So
he is literally doing a 95 in neutral while we are like on vacation.
Yeah.
It's bad.
That's a pretty good way to explain it. Snake.
Yep. Ooh, we might disagree on this.
You think we disagree on this?
We might. What do you think it is?
I'm like,
Now you're second guessing your thoughts. No, tell me first.
I'm not second guessing. I'm like, I'm thinking similarly to another character.
Okay.
I'm thinking similarly to what we were just talking about, where I'm like, it might be +1 or it might be +2.
Where do you want to put him?
I'm gonna put Snake at +1.
+1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. I wasn't sure where you were gonna put him, but I think it's 100% like a winning matchup.
You thought I was gonna say he was gonna lose or even?
I thought you were gonna say even.
Oh no, I've always thought that he just beat Snake.
No, I just wasn't sure. You know, sometimes it's easy to look at the lens of Snake.
I'm still a firm believer that Snake is not that good of a character. Hurt is just Jesus Christ at this point. Well, I mean, I guess not anymore because he got 49. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I feel like if you are playing a character that Pyra can do well against, there's no way you can lose that matchup.
Never forget Spargo backyard with Cloud the entire set.
Yeah,
never forget. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate.
All right, Diddy Kong.
Yeah, but I think we're also one of the few characters that like grenades are not real, like at all, at all. He would have to pre-cook like after hitting us, and it's like they don't do anything at all.
Yeah.
At most he can put 1, and then he has to stop. And if he doesn't, then we can do whatever we want to him, pretty much.
Yeah.
But we also are a character that can afford to, like we've been saying a lot today. You just sit there and look at him, and we have unfortunately victimized a couple Snakes now with the standing and looking at them play plan, and it has not failed yet.
Yeah, it has not
failed. Yeah, so we'll have to see. Maybe Hurt will be the one that makes us have to push it. But
maybe. I really want to play him.
I know you do.
I still think Diddy Kong is.
I hate when you talk about this character, dog. I hate when you talk about this fucking character. We've been trying really hard with this character. Just put it next to Pikachu. Don't let yourself.
No. It's not the same level as Min Min. That character is toxic. That character should be removed from the game. But I do think that this character is one of the I think Pikachu's harder. Do I think Pikachu's harder?
Dude, Pikachu's so much harder than fighting Diddy. Diddy is absolutely even compared to Pikachu.
Imagine
you're
if
just
Pikachu had a
really bad versus Monkey Flip. That's literally you're just really
imagine if
bad.
Pikachu could hold Thunder Jolt.
And it would hit you unreactably. But
Imagine
also,
if Pikachu
like Diddy
could,
Kong can't fucking kill you at 20.
and imagine if Pikachu could grab you out the air.
God, dude,
I hate aerial grabs, dude.
You're so bad versus them. You're so bad versus them. It's you. It's not the character. It's you.
It's the
you
game.
are bad.
Why the fuck is why do they allow grabs to grab you in the air? That defies the logic of Smash Brothers.
The logic of Smash. Incineroar's right there.
It's so stupid.
Imagine
if somebody can grab out the air, you should be able to take the grab out the air like in regular
Tech
fighting
the
games.
grab.
That's the point.
Oh, you're gonna love Rivals, dude. You're gonna love it. You can tech throws, bro. It's great. If they pummel and you hit the same button, you break it. It's so cool.
Yeah, I just think dealing with Banana is pretty hard.
Yeah, no, legitimately, like Diddy Kong, again, like I said with Pikachu, is one of the few characters that makes us have to deviate the game plan. He can actually punish us for dashing back. He can actually force us to not jump. Like and he can actually kill us really consistently. Like that's we can get fucked out. As much as I'm talking shit and fucking with you, like no, this matchup is losing 100%. Like it's hard. We have to absolutely dance on eggshells the whole match. But you are bad versus Monkey Flip, and it makes me sad.
I'm getting better.
You're getting better.
Sonic, you want to talk about?
Oh
Sonic?
no, save it. We can save Sonic. keep going.
All right, we'll put Sonic right.
Sonic is the banger. That's we end on a banger.
We'll put Sonic right here. All right, Lucario. I'm putting Lucario +2.
Yeah, it's +2. It's just fucking he is so much worse at anything that we're trying to accomplish. He's too slow. His only scary move is back air, and it comes out frame 11 billion. So like it doesn't really matter. He has no real kill confirms really, besides like weirdo up till last frame hitting you. Like character's not good.
Yeah.
And he cannot recover ever.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about more about that. Wolf, I'll put Wolf at +1. Wolf is definitely.
I think it's even.
You think it's even?
I think he's one of the characters that actually can make us not get to play neutral. Like while we can totally blow him up, he is also one of the few characters of like the good characters that can consistently kill us, and it not being like a, when we look at a lot of the other characters that get to kill us, it's either like sub 30. And it's like we just get shit on, right?
I don't know because the way I see it,
like varied percents.
The way I see it, it's kind of similar to Wario, where it's like the only difference is that he has a projectile that honestly shouldn't really ever be hitting you.
Why do you think that Shulk does better than Wolf?
Because his hitboxes are so fucking big. His hitboxes are so fucking big, and not only that, like, okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Wolf is more comparable to Wario, where he has very good aerial mobility and can position very well with his aerial mobility. He's not so fast on the ground, but it's like if you're standing still, if you are just waiting for them to come in at you, you can just stuff them out because Wolf doesn't have big disjointed hitboxes. Like he has big disjointed hitboxes.
It's linear,
yeah. They're not bigger than Pyramithra.
Yeah.
So in terms of Pyramithra, it's still like a boxing hitbox that you just beat out whenever you see them coming towards you.
Okay, that's fair.
The only one that can be kind of difficult is forward air.
Yes.
Because of how fast it is, but like Nair is not so great to use against him. Not so great to use against Pyramithra. Back air is not really used at all.
Unless they confirm into it.
Yeah. So like the only thing you can really approach with is forward air, and like it gets pretty linear because you know it's coming whenever they're facing towards you and coming towards you, and you can just stuff them out with forward tilt. And if they don't want to challenge it, they'll drift back, and then it just comes to an impasse where like you just repeat that scenario again. So it's similar to Wario, where it's like Wario's trying to position around you to find a way in. Wolf just does it better because he has bigger hitboxes, and he has a projectile that can make you feel like you should go in at some point. That's why
I think one of the biggest things too is that he can't edge guard us really.
Yeah, he also can't really edge guard.
He can ledge trap us, but that's it.
Yeah, he can edge guard Pyra whenever she doesn't have a double jump with weak nair.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, you shouldn't really be getting edge guard if you have a double jump because of how big Mithra's up B is. He can't really catch you like going a ledge either because he can't down smash you or forward smash or forward tilt you because
like fast enough. Yeah,
because up B covers it. So it's like you have a lot of tools to just get back, and you have a lot of tools to deal with all of Wolf's tools.
That's fair. No, that's a good point.
Yeah, and you obviously edge guard them really hard.
Really hard. No, I think you're right. I think it is +1. You're right.
Yeah. Pac-Man's +1 or +2?
I think it's +2. I think I think it's the mini game is even easier than like Game and Watch, and he gets so much less value off hitting you than like any other character. You're one of the characters that he can't just charge through and sit behind Hydrant. It literally doesn't work. He is worse. Steve. He doesn't get to just sit and mine behind walls. It doesn't do anything. You just full hop and he has to do something, and if he doesn't do something, you get to hit him, and then he is in hell, and like that shit sucks. As well as your character's really good at breaking Hydrant, because of like F smash and stuff like that, and that's really just it's not good to deal with. As well as like he can like edge guard you, but it's hard. Like actually, he is like having to put himself all the way out there to challenge you. And then again, it's like I feel like this is one of those matchups where it's like you live to like 160 all the time in this matchup.
It's pretty hard. Like he can edge guard you decently well. But other than that, if you aren't really going off stage as much or getting hit off stage,
the only thing is Hydrant hitting you. Like that's it.
He can down air you because down air is
a
weirdly good move. That's like the only move that's weirdly good. But other than that, like no moves really put you off stage as much is the thing. So you don't really get put in edgeguard scenarios as often against Pac-Man. But whenever
you have to get like forward aired at ledge, which like that's not happening.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's +2.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Cloud is +1. I think it's like close to +2. And I've always thought that. I've always really liked playing that matchup. Obviously Spargo is really fucking good. He's really fucking good. But there was no other Cloud that I ever lost to. But yeah, like you can whiff punish him. You weirdly enough, for some reason, you do outrange him, especially whenever he's trying to land on you. You outrange him because his nair doesn't hit under him. Down air doesn't hit that far under him if it's not like the initial hitbox. And if you are being juggled, you still kind of outrange him because his up air doesn't hit that high, and you still can down air, you can nair and beat him out, but you usually just want to get away from him.
And he's forced to like nickel and dime you. He only gets to hit you like twice at most. Like he'll do 30 and you'll do 60 every time you hit him. And like his recovery is also significantly worse than yours, excluding when he has limit.
Yeah, and if you just like watch him while you're playing neutral, you'll always find the opportunity to just punish anything that he's doing, even if it's back gear.
Yeah, it's kind of like when we talked about Ike. It's like if they full hop, like you just get to do whatever you want, pretty much. Oh, it's your turn. You've been wanting to talk about this matchup.
Oh man,
we've talked about this a lot.
I think Corrin is +1.
I agree.
It honestly could be +2.
It could be, except I think that they can actually reversal you.
Yeah.
I think that's something we do have to legitimately respect.
I think Corrin is one of the best characters in the game at reversals.
100%.
How big they are, how big her hitbox is.
Yeah.
Her hitboxes are. And
specifically
how much value.
Nair and up air for reference.
Yeah. specifically Nair in general.
Yeah.
Because it hits like all around her and it combos into a lot of things. And she gets a lot of value whenever you're off stage because I think a lot of Corrin should be down airing whenever Aegis is off stage.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that none of them really do it, but they really should be doing it. Obviously, Pin is very strong, so like you could just do that, but none of them are as good at it. Shattuck is getting better and better at it. Shattuck is actually getting really good at using Tipper Pin in general. Like it's really, it's crazy to see because I was like, yo, I could be using Tipper Pin like this, and then I just start seeing him use it. I'm like, wow, he's doing exactly what I thought about.
It's so sick.
Great to see. So
the one thing that we have though is like while you talked about like down air, we edge guard the hell out of this character with Mithra. It is, and even as Pyra, it's kind of free. You just gotta rinse and repeat them, as well as like Corrin is a character that like we ledge trap, but in like a weird way. Because we can't stand it just at roll because they can like jump in, but we can actually just stand further back because Corrin can't get down fast enough when they jump. So then it's really easy to pressure them into whiffing, and then we just rinse and repeat them. And it's like it's very similar to like Cloud, where it's like they can reversal us, but Corrin gets way more value off reversing us than Cloud does, excluding when he has limit. Excluding that.
Even whenever he has limit, you still get more.
I mean, he can at least hit us maybe 3 times when he has limit, or kill us. But besides that, that's about it.
Yeah, I still think it could be +2 because of how slow Corrin is, but the reversal is a really big thing.
Yeah.
I think Bale is also +2.
I could comfortably. I think it can be like a toxic +1, but like if it's not Tama P hitting me with side B at 50 and me dying.
Yeah, I mean I haven't played Tama P yet. I've seen Shuton has been losing to the Tama P.
Yeah, I will say like he's probably the best at like getting a straight hit into a kill. He's really, really good at it. But like it's rare. It's hard. It's hard
but
to do that.
I know Shuton's not just standing there. I know Shuton's probably jumping around. And
he's definitely jumping at him.
If you stand on the ground, he can't really get a straight hit. It's especially if you are playing grounded, like there's not really a straight hit that can kill you. Like the straight hit that can kill you is like what? Run up tilt? Why are you getting hit by run up tilt? You know what I mean?
It's that or like catching your DI in with like side B and like making you have to SDI weird. That's really it.
If you're not running in, like you're not getting hit by jump side B, you are reacting to grounded side B, so you shouldn't be getting hit by that. They can't combo off of grab. They can't get much off of rise. They can't get anything off of rising forward air. They can't kill you if you're staying grounded. They can kill you if you don't jump.
You won't die. Like it's really, really hard, and they also don't have a good way to punish dash back. Like that's something that is very, very, very hard for to deal with. Is if you use dash back, they just have a bad time.
So
the next one.
I think this matchup is +2. I just haven't beaten Hero yet.
You're just bad. That's okay. It's just Beast Mode Paul is the best top decker on earth, and we will let him keep winning. It's fun.
For now. We're not even gonna talk about it. He just gets edge guarded. That's really it.
Bro, super edge guarded. Yep.
Terry, I think is also +2. I think that's a really bad matchup.
I think he is better at neutral than the other two. I think we do have to give him.
I don't.
I think Crack Shoe is a real move. I think F-Tilt is a real move. I think his dash back is significantly better than theirs, so he can bait us. I think there's actual nuance. Like, obviously, it's still really, really hard, but I do think he is. If we were to like order this hypothetically, he would be better, significantly better than Ryu and Ken.
Okay, no. Listen.
Yeah.
I think one of the only things that Ryu and Ken have over Terry is the fact that whenever you're in disadvantage, you can get out pretty simply because of focus. I think Terry has like one of, if not the worst disadvantage out of all of the fighting game characters, especially against Pyramithra, because if you're off stage, you ultra die. You don't even have a chance to focus. Oh shit, we got a gifted sub. I appreciate it, Lil DJ. Thank you, appreciate that. Like I was talking about for yeah, his disadvantage is really bad.
That's
like
fair.
it's so bad that Riddles never wants to go Terry against Pyramid.
Yeah,
I made him
that's fair.
despise the matchup.
That's fair.
And it's like Kazuya's is not that much better, but Terry's is really bad because his is like so linear, where it's like you either go to the right and you can see it, or you either go up then diagonal down and you can see it, or you go low and then like his up B is going so slow that you can just time your down air. So it's like all of his recoveries are very linear. It's hard for him to land because he doesn't have anything under him to help him land.
Yeah, that's
Ryu
fair.
and Ken don't also, but they have focus, so they can at least tank a hit.
It up.
And it's like, I can just really play Pyro whenever he's in disadvantage because I cover so much space and he doesn't have good drift. When I play Pyro against Ryu and Ken, I can't do anything because I just up air, they focus, and then I just reset because I can't frame trap that if I'm trying to cover it. Terry just gets hit and he can't do anything. I do think his backdash is better, but
good.
It doesn't matter against Mithra because she covers so much fucking space, and you're not trying to catch dash back anyway. You're trying to catch them doing something. Crack shoot is pretty fast, but at the distance that you are playing at with Mithra, it's not a threat. And it's like, what if it is a threat? You get hit by a crack shoot, and then what? You just reset. You just get hit once, and that's it.
Good answer. Yeah, no, you're totally right.
So I think that's +2.
That's fair.
Steve, what do I think about Steve? I don't know what I think about Steve.
I think it's just even, man. I think you both beat the hell out of each other. I think you both edgar each other. I think you both get a lot of value off of stray hits. I think he's better at it, but like I don't think it's that scary. We also can like play the mini game with him with the wall. Like we can successfully bait and punish him. Shuton has shown that very successfully, especially over in Japan.
Yeah.
I think Steve does actually have to like be mindful in this matchup. And yeah, Steve is still Steven, can just fuck you up sometimes, but like we're a character, Mithra specifically, we can DI out of stuff, we can do stuff, like we can make it harder for him, you know. We're not just getting dookied on, as well as like we can maneuver around minecart, and 3-high wall does not immediately make us unable to play the game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's perfectly said. I feel like also like you pressure the fact that you pressure Steve to where like he can't mine as hard.
100%.
Mine as much, so he can't get iron as much. So whenever he's out of iron, it's really a big deal because it's hard for him to get it back.
Yeah, and it's hard for him to land without iron, like really hard.
Yeah, so I think that's also a big deal too.
Yeah.
Steve still like outscores you just by putting blocks up. So it fucking sucks. But neutral advantage state, you still win. It's just that the fact that Steve is Steve.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, you got to be careful. You can't just like, it's very similar to like when we talked about like Game & Watch, except it's a lot harder to actually get the chance to pressure him. You have to like really take your time with it and slowly take the space.
I think Sora is +1.
Oh, is what?
+1.
So I actually want to talk about this one. I think he is in the similar vein of like when we talked to like Meta Knight.
Really?
I do. The only difference, like Meta Knight has like dash attack, right? That's the thing that's like really hard about fighting Meta Knight. But I think it's in that similar vein of like, bro can actually fucking kill us. Like actually, and like it could just be like whatever he wants. I actually think this character is like super underutilized right now. It's not even like underexplored. It's just the right people aren't playing him, and we've seen, obviously not referring to like Twitter combos, I just mean like even just like the simple shit, man. like rising nair, landing nair, rising fair, landing fair. Like there, I think Sora's a character that can actually stuff us out legitimately, and he also does have grounded options, and he has a projectile that varies, and like you have to be careful about because it can true combo at like varied percents of distances. Like I think, and also like edge guarding him is weird. Like we can, but it's weird. We have to get the double jump, and if he doesn't use the double jump, it's like it's a really long
like,
edge
you
guard.
don't really get much. Like you don't get, you get a lot off of edge guarding Sora because it's pretty simple. You just don't really kill him because
it's just a percent.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hero, except Hero's leads into a kill. Sora's doesn't lead into a kill; it just leads into a lot of percent. Yeah, because like his recovery is pretty linear. You can just up B it, rinse and repeat over and over, at least 3 or 4 times. The thing is that like you juggle him pretty hard.
Well, on the flip side though, his reversals are also some of the best compared to Corrin's. I think his reversals are really good. He does fall really fast and land like falling there.
He doesn't fall really fast though.
He does. No, he does. He is floaty, like when he drifts, but he can fast fall like really fast.
I don't think he. I mean, compared to Corrin is fast faller. Like he's a decently fast faller.
I think it's close.
Sora is classified as a floaty. Like the fall speed is comparable to Peach. It's a little bit faster, but it's still like not fast enough to where like you get to react to it. And it does get kind of difficult because he's fast falling. I feel like the reason why I feel like it's falling faster is because he's falling with a disjoint, so he can cover more space.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
he can cover space while he's falling, but it's like it's still he's falling slow, and it's a disjoint against a disjoint. And not only is he falling with a disjoint, his disjoint starts above him. So
that's a very good point, actually. I think that's a very good point.
Yeah, so it still takes time, and you can always cover it. That's why platform stages are really bad for Sora. Whenever he's in disadvantage, like obviously it's really good for combos. But like whenever he's in disadvantage, like he can't land anywhere because whenever he lands on a platform, like it's very transparent where he's going to land because of like how fast he drifts and how slow he falls. So you see him going to a platform, you just cover it. I haven't played a Sora that can blow me up yet, so I can't really speak on that yet. But
that's fair.
I do know that Sora does have like a real 50-50 with up throw up air as Pyra, which is like one of the only characters that has that. So the fact that you can kill him at like 100 and 110 off of a grab 50-50 is a big deal. Like it's a huge deal. Oftentimes it just forces them to feel like they need to air dodge because they're like, I at least won't die, but you can.
And his directional air dodge is really bad.
But then you'll also know that they're gonna do that, so you can position yourself to kill them off of that. And they can't really get out the corner because they're pretty slow. So I just feel like all of that makes it pretty easy for Mithra to out character him, which is why I don't think it could be like an even matchup. Like, I do think Sora is a pretty good character, and I do think he probably is comparable to Corrin in general. But I think this is like Corrin versus Cloud in Smash 4. Where it's like the character's really good and does reversal, but you're playing Cloud Strife in Smash 4. It's hard to do anything.
It's hard to do anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All
right.
I did hear already.
Kazuya.
Okay, tasty cookie. It's been a minute, 60 months. It's gonna appreciate you. Go.
My goat.
Kazuya. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a big emote. I appreciate
that. Is a big emote.
What's up, tasty cookie? It's been a minute. Kazuya. Put Kazuya +1.
Yes, I'm so proud of you. That's the happiest you made me so far this session.
Regular Beach. suited.
The suit, the
Kazuya.
drip. I'm so happy you said that.
I don't like playing against Kazuya anymore though.
No.
I used to really like playing against Kazuya to the point where I would pick FD so that people would switch to Kazuya. I don't like playing against Kazuya anymore.
Is it because they actually kill you now?
I don't know. It's like they're actually trying to play neutral now.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
So real.
So it's like
You're
they would
right.
just like, oh, I'm on FD. I'm just gonna run up on you and hope I get an electric one God Fist, and at some point it's gonna land. I'm gonna kill you. But now they're like, all right, I'm gonna wait so that I can get the electric one God Fist. So it made it like 10 times more stressful. Just them waiting and sitting there dashing back and forth made it 10 times more stressful. So I know that I still have a better neutral. I still have better advantage state. I still can Edgeguard them really hard. I still die if I get hit once, and like.
Yep.
Oftentimes it's like they don't even have to finish the whole combo. They just gates to hell me.
Yeah.
And I just get hit too far off.
You're also
where I can't
Mithras.
make it back.
You could die to up smash too.
Yeah, exactly. But neutral, we win. Advantage
so
state, we
hard.
win. Off stage, we win. So we should be we win every state of the game. It's just if I do end up messing up, then I die.
feels bad.
It's like
Yeah.
human error is a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Byleth, I think Byleth is +1 also.
Oh, we already did Byleth, did we?
Oh, I did? Did we?
Did we? Maybe we didn't.
No, I don't think.
Oh no, we didn't. You're right. Yeah, we didn't.
I think
it's
Byleth
a
is
+1.
+1 also.
Yeah.
I think it's similar to Cloud actually, where you can just whiff punish. He's a lot slower though. She's a lot slower, but you can just wait for her to throw out stuff and just whiff punish. You can juggle, ledge trap. You don't edge guard as hard because she has a pretty good recovery, but you ledge trap really hard because she's really slow at getting off the ledge. She can blow you up. That's like her main thing. But just in general, if you're not getting blown up,
Specifically
you're
like
winning
Nair.
neutral.
That's really it. You just gotta play around that. Everything else is just getting nickel and dimed.
Yeah, exactly. Is Sonic the last character?
I think Sonic is the last character. If you want to do one little scan real quick.
Sonic is the last character. Yeah. Sonic is the last. Right? Yeah, Sonic's the last character.
Sonic is the last character.
All right, chat. What do y'all think about the Sonic Aegis matchup?
You should do a poll.
I don't even know how to do a poll.
Fake streamer.
-1, even. Probably even. I mean, the matchup could be even. The matchup
You know, maybe if we didn't have a sword, yeah.
-0.5 if a gun is on me. Even.
You know where it goes, right?
Yeah, here I'm gonna put Sonic at +1.
Yeah.
Putting Sonic
Yeah,
at
baby.
+1.
Yo.
Now listen, chat. You might call me crazy. You might call me crazy. And I would say that you're right. I am crazy. But listen, I learned a lot about this character in the last month or two, 3 months. And I learned that just like King DDD, Wi-Fi is not the only option or the only data you can have about a character. When I was playing against this character online, I was like, I don't understand how I could beat this character. But when I played Sonic's offline and I played him for real, and I was like, wait, I can see things. I could see him dashing at me. I could see him jumping towards me. I could see him starting to spin dash. I could see what spin dash he was using. I could react to all of them. And when you can react to all those things, you see that your character has much bigger hitboxes than Sonic does. So the fact that you can just use all of your big hitboxes whenever he's starting things up, you beat out pretty much almost everything he's doing. He doesn't have such a good disadvantage state offline. Like he does, but not against Mithra because Mithra's really fast and she can be pretty much anywhere that Sonic is, especially in disadvantage. Whenever Sonic is on ledge, he has one of the hardest gimmicks to deal with, but whenever you're offline, you realize that your sword actually, when you're playing Mithra, your sword is fast enough to cover him coming to you with spin dash. Even though you think spin dash is pretty fast, your sword is faster. You don't even have to react perfectly. You just have to like see spin and then you just throw something out. Because when Sonic is on the ledge and he jumps spin dashes, it's a specific timing that he has to use spin dash at, or else he's gonna spin dash under the stage without a double jump and he's gonna die. So he has to spin dash at a specific time. So if you just see spin dash at ledge, you just hit him. And then he doesn't have a double jump. So you can edge guard him. I know that Sonic is definitely one of the characters that he's probably, honestly, I will admit, he probably is, maybe not the best. He is top 3 character in the game at edge guarding Pyro Mythra because of all of his moves and all of his linger moves and how fast his moves are. He's probably one of, if not the best characters at getting Pyro Mythra off stage whenever you do get hit by them. But you do beat Sonic in neutral. You beat Sonic in neutral. You have a better advantage state than Sonic on stage. You can get a good amount of damage whenever he's off stage. And
you can actually kill him too.
Yeah, you can actually kill Sonic just because of the way that Sonic has to play. You can kill him while he's spin dashing. You can kill him while he's coming off stage or coming off the ledge. You can kill him while he's landing, because your main win con for killing, or your main condition for killing him, is seeing spin dash. And Sonic is always going to be spin dashing, essentially. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, believe it here, guys. Sonic does lose a matchup, and it is Mythra. 100%. It is Mythra.
Sonic also loses to Pikachu.
Oh, you're so real for that. Yeah, that is also true.
Yep. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Sonic loses to Mimmin, but that's a conversation for another day.
Opinions on Pyra in this matchup. Only when they have no double jump and have to up B should you do that, or if they have up beat in the air and are going to air dodge, then you should be Pyra, and that's about it. You should always be Mythra.
Don't use Pyra.
Yeah, don't use Pyra. Like 99.9%.
Mythra beats Sonic.
Yeah, Mythra beats Sonic, not Aegis. Mythra beats Sonic.
All right, I believe that is it. That is
so
the
mad
final
the amendment there.
Hold on, let me just check this out real quick. There's a lot of characters in +2.
It's so cool playing like the best character in the game that isn't Steve, right? It's really cool.
Yeah, second best character in the game.
Yep.
Me Gunner. I did do Me Gunner.
Yeah, Me Gunner is +1.
I'll change Me Swordsman for...
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. Did we even do Proto Man? Yeah, we didn't even do it.
Oh, we didn't do Proto Man. That's Me Swordsman, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Just do the Me Swordsman. He's right under him.
Where the fuck is Me Swordsman?
He's right under Proto Man.
Yeah, I think that's +2. No.
I think it's +1.
Yeah, I think it's +1. Yeah, bro. Did I tell you about the time I was beating Kaninabe? And then he went Me Swordsman. I beat him twice in bracket. And then the third time at the really, really big Kakaribi, I was up 2-0 against his Fox, and then he went. No. He didn't even try Fox. He just started. He was like, "I'm going Me Swordsman," and we were just trading games. Each game was last hit, and I barely won game 5. I barely
remember what I said. Me Sword Fighter is better than Sephiroth. That is a good character, and nobody plays him. Yep, I stand by it.
But the fucking dive dash, dude, that shit's fucking crazy, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
And then who did I put for fucking me Brawler? I put Bomberman.
You put the Bomberman. He's in +2. Yeah.
And we did Me Gunner. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And yeah, we did all.
I think we got everything.
All right, chat. That is my final Pyramithra Aegis matchup chart. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, comments, concerns, respond to my Twitter tweet.
Okay, tag me in it when you post it. Then we can not reply to anybody arguing with us.
And yeah, that's it. And I think that's gonna be it for the stream because that was 2.5 hours. I did not expect it to be that long.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. All right, chat. I'm gonna make some food because I'm hungry. I'm gonna cook because I can cook. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the matchup chart. Give it some gas on Twitter whenever it's on Twitter. I know people are gonna be like, what the fuck? This makes no sense. And just say it makes sense. That's it.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing multiverses. The ranked mode comes out tomorrow. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be playing that a lot from now on. And I'll be doing some Smash probably here and there. Probably rarely on stream because I still want to keep it off stream. But yeah, I will be streaming a lot more from now on. So I hope you guys come through for that. So thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. A new video will drop tomorrow, by the way, reading a hero player's mind. So come through for that or watch that on YouTube whenever it drops. And yeah, we will be playing Zenless Zone Zero. We will be playing Wuthering Waves. We will be playing a lot of other games on stream. We are now a variety streamer. Fuck Smash. I still love Smash, but not on stream anymore. All right,
also,
chat.
Wait.
What's up?
If you want to get good at Smash, I do coaching.
Oh yeah, so Zeke is also my coach. You definitely heard him while we were doing the matchup chart. He's been coaching me for like 5-6 months now. He's been helping me a lot. He got me from 65th at one major to 7th at another major in less than 6 months. So if you want to get better at the game, definitely check him out. His socials are at Zeke here probably, or at Coach Zeke. You can find him on Twitter.
Oh, no. It's at Zeke Sports on Twitter and at Zeke here on Twitch.
Okay, at Zeke Sports at Zeke Sports, right?
It. Yeah.
At Zeke Sports Twitter. On Twitter, and his at is in the title, so you can definitely check him out.
Cool.
And yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more of him. So if you want to get better at Smash or any game in general, just hit him up. He'll definitely be willing to help you out. But yeah, that'll be it for the stream today, chat. Thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
See ya.